Nikos, that reminds me, if you could still hear of like how you didn't know of, or you didn't see the like homoeroticness of Clark Kent and Lex Luthor in Smallville,
Uh-huh.
was similar
Uh-huh.
to how I didn't pick up on Adora and Catra being just totally gay for each other in
See?
She-Ra.
It's because
Okay, that one's more obvious.
well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
and I was
Really
completely
confused.
oblivious
Well,
to
because it's
it.
also canon in it. Like Andrew, when did
Right.
you like at what point did you watch the whole series a whole time through and then go back
Hmm.
through and think, huh, maybe there's something there?
That
So,
is
Nikos,
canon.
here's
Because
what
that's what
happened,
happened with me
right?
with Smallville.
I watched through the
Oh
whole
my
thing,
god.
right? And I thought, okay, they have a really interesting dynamic. And then the
The whole
last
They
like
have a
thing?
good
four epi
friendship.
and then the last four episodes, that was exactly it. The last four episodes, I was like, man, like they seem like really into each other. What is that? And it's like, and then when Catra said the thing of like, she's not into me or something like that, it's like, oh my god, wait, it's like she loves the door. What? That's so cool. Oh my god.
Andrew, it was
And then
obvious at the
and then I went
prom.
back and watched it a
Wait.
second time, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, I see it now. That okay, yep.
Ugh. That
Prom
was
is
like
like the big
season
marker.
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hinted at like season one, yeah,
Yeah, like the dance with the yeah.
yeah, and it went completely over my head. First time around, went completely over my head.
Okay.
So, as most of you are currently gathered in this cockpit, you guys will hear a rumbling echoing across the. Nick, your mic's doing a thingy.
Yep. Should we go
Uh,
down?
Yep, that's perfect. You can hear what sounds like a humming sound coming from the planet. You feel like a kind of echoing across, and above you in the sky, you can see what looks like this little bit of energy that coasts along the surface of the planet, and then also a little bit in the sky. As this humming from the planet continues, and as this echo reaches across, there is a calming feel to it as it moves across, and you can feel it kind of coast across the ship, but also in a discomfort that comes from it as well.
Does this have anything to do with like how we were just talking about the life force signs?
It seems different. The life force thing seems like an emptiness. This feels like a pressure, like when you'd be like if you had yourself under a weighted blanket. That's what this kind of feels like that kind of weighted heaviness.
Riley's just gonna stare at being chosen Exodus.
Hmm.
Um, so what exactly are we looking at?
Well, you guys are looking at the surface of this planet currently. It is this
Hmm.
black plated planet that you can see out across. It doesn't look like the ground is dirt. It looks like it is sheets of black metal as you look out further. And it looks like it coasts across farther and farther. You can see remnants of space dust, debris. You can see chunks of meteors that have perhaps hit and then just put not even a dent in the metal, just shattered across. And you can see what looks like a thick layer of dust from it kind of coasts across this metal and across this planet.
So nothing really seems to like be sitting on the planet. It
It
more so
is
seems like things have
bare.
like hit and bounced off.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like bare. It does seem like there's a
Um,
gravity on the planet though, because it looks like everything is kind of setting. Like it sits on the surface, hasn't floated up or moved across. It doesn't look like it's kind of lighter at all by any means. It just looks the planet is stronger than what mostly has hit it.
okay. Um, I'm gonna try to look up some properties about the planet on using my operator stuff before we do anything with it.
Heck yeah. Make an investigation check.
Can I help
Yeah, you
by
can. That's an advantage.
having
Yes.
Twilight look over Chose's shoulders?
Eh, I smell Chose. Does that help him? Does that help?
Guys.
I'm kidding.
Hey, thank you for that. 14.
14. As you use this ship to try to look over signals across the ship, it shows that there is a heavy amount of gravitation on this planet, an immense amount. Not enough to hurt people, but it makes ship flight very, very difficult, if not near impossible. As well as it seems to have some kind of eminence of like a gravity well of sorts. That could be perhaps what those waves that you're seeing kind of coast across the planet is. Um, However, any amount of life on this planet seems to be one. One tiny bit of life, a little bit, not too far away from where the ship has landed. Other than that, there is nothing else information-wise about this planet. There's no plant life. There's no mass. There is no core. There's no heat coming from the center. There are some trace amounts of machinery, but that is it. It is
There's no
barren.
mass.
Well, the mass being like there's no land mass. It's just this. There's no earth.
Gotcha.
There's no layers.
And I'm sorry, you mentioned like that there was a ship there and that was picking up some life from that, but other than
No,
that, the
it's
planet
just
is.
that life. It's just the life. There's no ship. Well, there is like an essence of machinery, but it can't tell if there's a ship or not.
I will relay that to everyone. And then, hmm, I will. Is it possible with the Force to just kind of like, or no? Was there anything like about before we went in of like feeling something in the Force, or was that just general? I
Yes,
think that was general conversation.
you feel an emptiness coming from this planet. Those of you who have the power over the Force, there is a barren, that just emptiness here. It's like being on a ship with no people. Like if you're on a massive ship with no people, that's what this feels like.
Hmm. Okay. Um. I will relay all of that. And just explain that there is no uh there doesn't like seem to be anything on it. Just kind of just well, yeah, it just kind of seems to be just like the thing.
Mhm.
Um Probably won't bring up anything about the Force and all of that just because I actually don't know how much Twilight is like all into that, so I'll just keep that to
Oh,
myself.
okay. Um, I- well, I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do because I don't understand how we got here.
Mm,
Is
I'm not
there
quite
any
sure myself.
is there any way to figure out what the life form is from?
We can go look. Well, that's gonna come from Aurora.
I I don't think that's a good idea.
We could fly overhead on the ship and just peek from there.
Didn't you say
That
that?
would be
Didn't you say that the gravity was dense here? Couldn't that hurt our ship?
if if we fly far enough away from the ship, and then you say, try to find something to zoom in from.
Oh.
Oh
Goodbye.
no.
Goodbye, Andrew.
What?
Oh, hello.
I am all right. I didn't accidentally click a button.
What?
Wait a minute.
I think that's all right.
I didn't. I didn't.
Andrew would
Do
never
we have
lie to
any
me.
Don't worry, I
means?
won't turn you in.
Do we have any means on the ship to see from up here to sort of zoom in on the surface far away? Is that a thing capable on this ship?
Who are you asking?
Twilight.
I don't actually know anything about this ship, so Exodus.
I don't know anything about this ship. I, if you recall, flew a different one.
But you helped buy this ship. Didn't
No,
I
Dash
think.
took control over the purchase of this vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I had no say.
Oh, I'll find that out in the operator table, maybe. I don't know if I can, but I'll at least throw that idea to see if I can check out like what kind of things the ship has through the operators.
I am curious, Chose, what is it that you mean by... is your intention to scan? I thought you already did this.
No,
I suppose a more specific scan than a sort of general over the planet, more so on the life signature we were picking up.
And what is it that you're trying to learn about this life signature, this life form?
Anything that we can about it. Pretty much anything and everything.
This line of thought perplexes me. Are you curious about the scanners on the ship itself are going to detect the life form? However, if you want precision, we will need to send out equipment for such things, such as a drone or another droid who can relay information back to us, unless you have some other form of advanced scanner on here that I'm not aware of. However, I imagine it would have already applied if you did to your initial scan.
Well, we do have droids around here, right?
I am unaware.
Use one of them.
One of them will roll over and it'll be like, "Dee-dee-doo-boo-boo-boo." You see this little gray astromech.
Twilight will point at it.
It'll point at you and then fall over. Because it lifting its hand up, it doesn't have any stability anymore and falls over on its side.
Or a different droid than that one.
It just rolls away sadly.
I'll take
droid,
that.
Another droid comes out.
No, X does not.
A black droid rolls forward.
Will this one work?
This one goes woo.
I suppose. I'm worried that it blends into. I suppose there's.
In binary, it's going to say, "Isn't blending in good?"
I think that will help us, though. Exodus, can you get the droid ready to go out?
What do you want me to do? To say, tell it what to do, or
Is there anything you can fit it with to help it with finding out what a life form would have, sort of like scanning of some sort that is more precise, as you said, with the equipment?
As a DM, I will say this droid does not have a comm on it, so it would need some sort of comm if it's going to communicate back to you.
Or a comm, or both.
yes. How about I can go and look?
I don't think that's a good idea.
And why is that?
Well, for one thing, you're acting differently. And I think it's better to just send out a random droid in case it doesn't come back.
Well, all right, then.
The favoritism is real in this chat.
All right. I suppose we can.
We'll
Give it a-
definitely turn to you should things occur.
Sure. I will give it a calm, I suppose, and send it on its way.
It just looks over at you and binary. It's just going to say, "This is some kind of bullshit." No, I'm kidding. It'll reach over and take the comm and it'll go, "Thank you, sir."
This is a suicide mission. I say in binary.
It's gonna look at you and it's going to say, "What?"
And let me get one last look at my friends.
Yes,
No.
it's gonna look back at none of you, and it's gonna look over at the computer. It's gonna go over and take its little mechanical hand and just rub it down the panel, and then it's gonna lean its head towards the panel of the ship, and then it's gonna roll away.
Well,
Are they dating? I don't...
Is that was
They
that
had a
consensual?
family together.
it's more like a well,
Consensual?
it's more like a
I didn't hear anything
mother-child
from the
relationship, but
Yeah, that
It's
was
all
more of
right.
a mother-child thing.
you know that's all right. Send this boy off to war, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, is that? Wait,
Would
does
you rather
Exodus
go
say
in their
that?
place, Exodus?
I volunteered, but yes, that's fine.
So
Wait, is he really saying that?
If Joe said that, then yes.
I meant it jokingly, but I mean
Yeah.
I've been thinking it probably would be better if we sent you down.
It's too late now.
the droid will turn
Yeah.
around and it'll say, "We could go together in binary." The droid's gonna say, "I am very scared."
Mm,
Mm,
The last time you
Actually, it might be a good idea if Exodus went down. I don't know how different they are from how you say different of when they first were acting versus now, but they're
I
proven
don't know.
useful.
Something doesn't seem right about whatever happened on. Fuck, I forgot the planet's name.
Dantooine?
Dan,
Whatever happened on Dantooine.
Alugamai.
what part, Captain? The part where we were attacked by a hut, or
The part that we were attacked by a hut when I haven't killed any other huts
well,
in a while. And
all
the
right.
part where you say that you were attacked by Zeta, but in fact, we were the ones that were attacked by Zeta. And the
Mhm.
part where I didn't tell you to split off, and for some reason you did split off. Or
Mhm. More
and
accurately, you split off from me, but yes.
and the part where we somehow went missing for a month, even though we were right behind you, and we hadn't gone anywhere else.
Didn't we see them blip out in front of us?
And when did you stop addressing me as captain?
Well, Captain, to be fair, are you the captain of this ship?
I guess I don't own this ship.
I mean, no offense to you, I respect you and your experience. Would you like me to address you as captain?
I guess that part isn't important, but still, our stories aren't adding up, so. And I believe that there are more of us here that would say that the story that I'm telling you lines up more than the story that you're telling.
All right. I'm
And said, "Oh,
confused at
the
the.
only." I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you keep going.
No, you please. You may speak.
That line of logic is true only because we were all with Twilight. So I don't know if that would necessarily disprove Exodus as to what they saw.
Well, I'm not trying to disprove that what Exodus saw, but there is something that's not making sense. And how did we end up here, too?
Well, I suppose until we have more answers, then I will sit and wait. And Exodus will sit in a chair and buckle his seatbelt.
I am going to go look after young Sorrow and Dash. Or Sorrow and Dash.
That's a good idea.
Give you both some time to get the story straight. Hmm. Come, Aurora. As I'll go walk off to go see how Dash and Sorrow are doing.
She's gonna he's gonna look at you, Twilight. He's gonna look at his teacher and he's gonna go, shit, okay.
You should listen
Like,
to your...
if he wasn't following me, I would have stopped walking and then looked back after him.
Well, Twice is gonna say you should listen to your teacher.
Okay. He'll give a thumbs up. He'll follow along. And he's going to, as he's following with you, Chose, he's going to say, should I go with the droid? As you guys are walking down the hall.
No.
He's gonna go, I can fix it if it gets hurt though.
The idea for sending the one astromech droid, as there are multiple on the ship, was because of their... Oh my god, what's the word I'm thinking
Expendability?
of? Yes, thank you, yeah. As they are expendable compared to Exodus, who is not so much.
Oh. Is it because he's taller?
No. They have
Is it because he has
more
a
to
mouth?
them. No.
Is it because he does that weird, like, patient staring thing?
No, not necessarily.
Oh, is it because they can use a seatbelt?
That is one way of putting it.
Okay, and they're gonna pull out a little notepad and they're gonna write that down. If you like, I don't know if you look over their shoulder while they're writing.
Yeah, I'll peek a little.
They'll say day 1 lessons from Chose, and it's spelled Chose.
All right, I mean, hey, that's actually really close.
They're gonna look at me and they're gonna smile as they like do the thing where they like flip the pen downwards so they can kind of push it against the notepad to like click it off, and then kind of flip it down into their pocket, and then they're gonna tuck the notepad back in their robes, and they're going to say, "Are we going to go talk to the Dash? The Dash?"
Yes, I'm going to go look after young Dash and Sorrow.
Okay. Should I go? Wait, I already am going. Are we there yet?
No, stay here, but
Oh.
don't wander off.
Okay. So, okay. I'll stay with you. And they're gonna like point up at you.
I'll just keep walking as I remember how this is how it's done.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
They'll follow with you.
Back in the saddle again.
As we're gonna
Teaching.
we're gonna cycle back to Sunset, Twilight, Exodus, and Nin.
Oh.
Sunset's gonna look at Exodus, confused why he's sitting, and then look at Twilight, and then look at Nin, and
Twilight's also gonna have sat down now.
Sunset's gonna go over between the two of you and is gonna say, "So is that it? Are we just sitting?"
Oh, no, we should send the droid out.
Nobody told her what to do. It's just standing there.
Okay, I'll tell her what to do. Hey, droid, go into the airlock and get down to the planet and tell us what you see.
The droid will look at you and is going to look around and is going to look down at you, and in binary it'll just say, "Okay." And then it'll turn around and it'll roll over towards the airlock. It'll open up the airlock, and then you'll hear like the droid panic sound, like the as it's gonna just plunk out of the airlock down onto the surface of the planet. And then you guys will see through the front view of the ship. You watch as it like wheels away. It starts
Oh.
heading towards nothing because it has no idea where it's going. And it has no way to scan for a life sign. And it's gonna try to make an investigation check.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You know, we could send just all of them. If you guys don't feel like this is gonna work. Yeah, actually, hey, other droids, the other ones
Oh,
that were
no.
rejected,
You
come
s-
over here.
You summon the other
Oh.
6 droids as one of them has mysteriously disappeared, the gray one. Nobody has seen the
What?
gray one in the last few minutes.
Aww.
There's a
X
little
did not
gray
eat it, but it's
astromech
not
foot.
there.
It's not there.
There's a little gray astromech foot hating like out of Exodus's mouth.
There
like a
is
dog
a
bone.
weird rhythmic knocking door coming from the bathroom that is close to the cockpit, but other than that,
No.
and you guys will hear Pam in the
no.
bathroom going, "Hi, guys, hello, is anyone there? Can anyone hear me?"
What the fuck?
It's-
Oh my god.
Pam? No, yeah. So the other 7, including the gray one, I was just joking around, will roll over to you, Nin, and we'll all just say, "Yes, sir."
All right. We're on a big old planet where we don't know where we are. It's your job to go figure it out. So go out the airlock and
You'll watch as they chain go, and you'll hear dunk, 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 dunk,
each of
dunk,
you,
dunk.
by the way, go
They're
in different
already out.
directions and then come. I wasn't done talking.
He's gonna stand up and like turn around to try to start to stop this, and then realize it's too late, and he's gonna sit back down.
All the droids start scattering anyways, so even without telling them, they start scattering to find out what this planet is and where we are. These ones don't have comms, however.
Right.
One of them has a comm.
Okay, is the one that has a comm, like, is it hooked up to it?
Yeah, do any of you speak binary?
Yeah,
No.
well, I thought. Wait,
Did you just assume that Exodus can speak binary without asking?
I mean, he does.
He does,
pretty
but it was
sure he
rude of you to
has.
assume.
But I didn't assume. I'm
Look,
pretty
it's
sure
only-
he's done it.
It's only because all droids speak binary. This is a fact.
Oh
So
my god.
everyone on the ship
Hey.
can hear this because it's through the main comms. So all of you will hear this droid talking. So any of you that can speak binary will hear it. Well, you'll hear it anyways, but you'll understand it. As the droid's going out, it's going to say... First thing it's going to say is, "Oh, hello!" As another one of the astromechs rolls by it, and it's going to say, "Goodbye. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something alive. Am I alive? I don't think I count as alive. They consider
As a
the
droid-
tall one more alive than me.
Um,
Am I less
why-
alive?"
Twilight's gonna turn to Exodus when the droid starts talking. What are they? Have they found anything?
They have not.
Can I just ask, you said this is throughout the whole ship we would hear
This
this?
is every comm. Everybody that has a comm can hear this.
Does Dash would be pulling out his translator, and because he has binary in his personal translator, and he'd be translating this and freaking out a little bit.
As the droid continues across the surface, this is the rest of what it says. Oh, that's a weird tower. Is that alive? Maybe it's a tree. I don't think it's a tree. I've never seen one, but that doesn't look like a tree. It doesn't look like lava. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a few of these towers here. Oh. There's a table. I think that person's alive. Should I ask them if they're alive? I'm gonna ask them if they're alive. That was my task, to find life, or should I leave? I'll ask them if they're alive. They'll pause for a second. You'll hear them speak up and say, "Are you alive?" Yes, I do have friends here. I can tell them. What is your name? Thank you. And then they'll stop speaking. After a minute or two, you guys will watch as the droid in the front of the ship starts to swing around and head back over towards the airlock.
The reason why I asked about that was because Dash is gonna leave the room and go try to talk to people as soon as he hears this
Yes.
droid talking over the comms.
So, Sora, are you following when Dash kind of scurries out? Nick?
Oh, no.
Nick?
Oh no, Nick's.
I'm back.
Hello.
What?
Are you following Dash if he leaves the room?
Yeah.
So as
He
the two...
would just look down at his data pad and pull it up and start listening to the comms and then be like, "What's going on?" as he would leave the room.
Yeah, as you leave the room, you'll bump into Chose and Aurora, who will be heading over. It looks like it was heading over towards you guys. As you guys kind of not bump into each other, but there's a clamor of them kind of intercepting. And Aurora's going to speak up first and is going to say, "Oh, you're the Dash."
Yeah. Master, did you see? They sending droids out there?
We thought it was best to send them out as a sort of reconnaissance squad force. We found a small life sign on the... I suppose we can call it a planet.
Nobody thought to ask me that it's my ship. I bought the ship. They're my droids.
I believe we all felt that since you were not comfortable being around others at the moment, that you would not be comfortable making any decisions at the time.
Well, he's just gonna kind of look back at Sorrow, and then he's gonna look back up at Chose.
Aurora will speak up and say, "Sometimes adults just make choices for us," and they're just gonna shrug.
That's right. He's gonna look at Aurora and he's like, "That's right."
Generally
He's gonna
because
look
we
up at
might...
Chose angrily.
Yeah.
Generally because we might know more about the situation.
Aurora's gonna as you say that, Aurora's already standing over near Dash, it's a little agreement of grump. They have their arms crossed.
All right.
They're gonna say, "And I have a schedule I have to keep."
That's dictated by me.
And they're gonna point at Chose with a C kind of hand gesture, while looking at Dash.
So I can change it as such given the situation.
He's just gonna nod his head with a sorrowful knowing glance.
Aurora is
and
shaking their head too.
He's just gonna say, "Well, we should go figure out. Just gonna go talk to the others about this.
I should also mention, since you were thinking of talking to the others, that Dash and nope, hold up, that's not the right name.
I'm Dash. Aurora just said so.
Yes, I know.
The Dash.
It's been a few minutes.
The Dash. He's
That
gonna grin at
Twilight,
Aurora when Aurora says that. He's gonna grin.
that Twilight and Exodus are in a disagreement over some events that have happened, namely
They
those of
friends?
hmm.
Thought they were friends.
Yeah, friends argue sometimes.
Hmm.
Well, I guess it'll be fine then. They'll come around eventually.
I'm not
I
so
guess.
sure how quickly they will for this. They both seem to be confused over what events have happened and whether which one is more the right events that happened than the other.
Master Chose.
Well,
We were all
It doesn't make me feel very good. They're like holding the stomach.
hmm. If you need to lie down or anything, you may do so.
No, they're gonna do like the emoji, a triumphant face, where they like kind of blow air through their nose, and they're gonna stomp their foot, and they're gonna say, "No, I'm fine." Just doesn't make me feel good.
well, maybe Sorrow and I can go help them, like, figure it out. I mean, Sorrow's like one of my best friends, and he helps me figure out like when we're having disagreements.
Yeah, we can talk. Do some talking.
I was actually hoping that would happen, yes.
Oh, good.
Since Dash, you have been around Twilight and Exodus longer,
Yeah, I guess I
I
have.
imagine all of you would have a closer relation to each other and understanding than, admittedly, me or Soro might. Not saying Soro wouldn't be helpful.
Feels like I'm the man for the job, I guess. He looks very smug.
The very small man.
I used to be bigger.
Yeah. Aurora's gonna say, "You're
Okay.
taller than me."
That's right. I really like this kid.
Hi, I'm Aurora.
This is just gonna like give him like the big like heavy pat on the back.
Can I fly your ship sometime? After you've been
No.
nice.
And then he starts walking away.
They're just gonna have like a sad upper lip. Or it's not bottom lip, sorry, upper lip would be weird. They'll have a sad bottom lip as they'll follow behind.
Yeah.
Zoro also following.
Yeah, Sora's following. He's just kind of looking very tired, trying to think.
Aurora's gonna follow with behind Dash, and then also look back at Chose and say, "Are you coming?"
I'm sorry, well.
Did you either?
Oh, no, I thought it was yeah, I'm sorry. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, Aurora's just gonna look back at you and say, "Are you coming?"
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought it was assumed I was saying, but yes, I will walk back.
Yeah. So as you guys meet up and group back in the cockpit, and Dash, this is when the last part of this message would come through from this astromech at this point, if you guys are listening. Because there would be a lull for a while where there wasn't much said, and this, as you guys are reaching back at the cockpit, is when that like it seems like they're having a conversation with someone. As now is when this droid will zoom past the front of the cockpit.
I just realized that like we can't understand them. Maybe I should go out and like tell them to come back.
Exodus, can't you understand what they're saying?
Exodus, can you understand them?
Sneak us.
Haven't you spoken?
Exodus,
Oh,
can't
I'm
you
back.
understand them?
Sorry, I was muted.
Exodus,
yes, I
can't you
can.
understand? Oh, sorry.
Haven't you spoken
Oh.
with the droid already?
I have spoken
Well, why
with
is
him,
only
yes.
one talking?
None of the others have comms.
Sorry, did you people send out all the droids?
You sent out
Nin-
all of them?
Nin did.
Those are expensive.
Wait, why
Pay
did-
for those?
Why didn't you stop then?
We didn't break them. We just sent them out. They're going to come
You
back.
don't have comms?
Okay, maybe I can go out and give them comms.
Don't go out there.
Defeats the purpose of sending the droids out in the first place.
I'm gonna see if on the operator's console there's like a command to call the droids back.
Roll investigation check on the operators.
Okay.
Like not with the operators, but on the operators.
Alright.
Exodus, what is the droid saying?
Something about towers. It's encountered an entity. It's conversing with the entity.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
17.
It
Oh, so
told
you mean
us
that
we
that
were
plan
here.
worked?
Wait, why are we here?
Okay, I guess it worked.
A quick pause. What was the roll?
17.
Yes, with a 17, there is a recall all Astromex button. As you press it, you get a signal from each droid, including the one with the comm. As they all begin gathering back, you hear like a boop boop boop, boop boop boop, kind of noise going off, as it seems to be their like summoning sound. The one, however, that did pass in front of the ship is already inside of the ship. It's going to roll up to all of you while you guys are talking, and it's going to look up and it's going to say, "I found a life."
Well, what was it?
Old man Jenkins fell down the well?
It was an unregistered alien.
Well,
Tall.
I think we're past the point of aliens being unregistered. I mean, anyone can go anywhere these days. You know, it's a
Wait,
free galaxy. you
isn't
know,
this in
you don't have to-
binary?
This isn't binary. But also, it means unregistered as in like an unregistered race.
Well, okay. Well, then that's a different discussion right there. I mean, why do we need to register different, races
No one's
of
seen this
people?
person before,
I mean,
Andrew.
Well,
I'm a
I
fan
mean,
of the
what's
Star
the-
Wars
what-
Sokovia Accords.
I-
I'm pro the Star Wars Sokovia Accords. I know Andrew's very much against them.
Whoa.
I am also.
I'm
for
just
the
saying,
Star
people
Wars
can just
Sokovia.
kind of live, and we don't have to, keep them under Uncle Sam's phone book. You
I'm
know
sorry
what I mean?
if my neighbor can shoot flamethrowers from my hands. I want to know, just like I can look
Mhm.
up somebody's criminal record.
Exactly.
Can you tell us what they looked like at least?
Yes, they had a tall golden armor helmet. They were using metal and floating it. They had red skin.
Magneto.
What is it?
What do you think that sounds like, Twilight?
Sounds like binary.
Right. He's gonna fold up his data pad with the personal translator and show you everything the droid said.
Sounds like binary.
Katie, you get a DM inspiration this
That was
session.
fucking beautiful.
Pretty good. He's gonna hold up the data pad with all of. I'm assuming the way that a personal translator works is like it like hears it and then like it comes up on the screen. I'm assuming.
Yes.
So he's
Yes,
gonna
it's
show
like
the
Google
screen.
Translate.
Yeah, he's gonna show the screen to you, Twilight, with all of that on it.
He's gonna read it and then his eyes will like slowly like widen. I thought
Like-
that he was dead.
You think it's him? I just
It
thought
was
it was
him.
like one of them. Think it's
Well-
him?
Didn't he also have gold armor?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think gold armor is just like part of the culture, maybe.
It just doesn't sound good, but we are on Saddlemark, so
Right.
I guess it could be anyone.
I don't know. But the towers.
They gave me a name.
What was the name?
I had to translate it, but it didn't translate into any registered language that I know. So Galactic Basic and Binary. Sado.
She's just gonna kind of like hand the data pad to Twilight and kind of like sit down in one of the chairs in the cockpit.
What's with that face? What did the droid tell you? Is the droid being mean?
No, he told us the name.
Bad person, and
The droid's going to say, I'm not allowed to take orders from you anymore, to Nin in Binary.
What?
Twilight will show Nin the data pad and just like drop it down to him.
Okay. Okay.
So you see yeah, you're not allowed to take orders from you anymore.
What? Okay, I don't get that, but Min's going to start scrolling up through the conversation.
Yeah, you start
Okay.
reading through all the previous conversation that Dash has had.
Twilight's also gonna sit
goes
down.
all the way back to the droid questioning if it's alive.
Yeah. There's also a part before that seems to be chatter from when Dash was sleeping. You see like Dash having a dream. No, I'm kidding.
In Binary?
No.
There's a chat in Binary of him talking with the ship's computer, like that Futurama
Oh,
episode.
no.
With Bender and the ship. It was so funny.
Oh my god.
Dash,
No, okay. I'll just stay here.
I need you to, if you could please explain how we got here.
I don't know.
And, well, there's the other thing that's not making sense, which is that we seem to have been doing something completely different from Exodus this whole time.
What do you mean?
Well, Exodus says that he fought Zeta, but we both know that we fought Zeta, and he said that we split up, but the plan was to just go to Tatooine together, and there's a whole missing month between the time that we left Exodus and that we got to Tatooine, and, well, I haven't killed any Hutts in years.
And then you guys were saying that this Sado guy was dead?
That was an Andy gasp.
Am I being requested?
Huh?
I thought I heard my
No,
name, sorry.
isn't Sado
Oh, no.
the father of the...
Of Taito?
Yeah. That was just an Andy gasp because I realized, oh, he could be alive if we're in an alternate universe.
Well, no,
Well-
you remember specifically, so I'll update you guys on what happened. When he killed Dash, he resurrected himself because he completed his thing where he had to kill one last, the last member of the missing races that he
Wait.
collected.
Right. I
And
remember
then he
that.
left.
But would we know? Wait, we know that though, right?
Yes, you would have all seen it
Yeah.
unless you were
Okay,
unconscious.
so
That was on Dagobah in the ship, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Dash doesn't. Dash. No. Or did he say something about that before he killed Dash? Or
You might actually not know that. You just remember
Yeah.
dying because he said it
Right, right.
afterwards. He went, "Oh, thank God,"
right. That's what I thought. That's what
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, good.
because he power word killed you, essentially.
Dash is gonna look up at Exodus though, and kind of stand up and walk over to him and like hold his arms out for a hug.
Exodus will unbuckle and stand up and give a hug.
As he's hugging Exodus, he's gonna listen to like his internal mechanisms, like he did on Dagobah that one time, to see if it seems like he's not running correctly.
thank you.
If he needs maintenance.
Roll a insight check.
Okay. Because I'm sorry, Nikos. That was a espionage hug. I'm sorry.
I get it.
That's-
I get it. Exodus
just
will
need
never
to-
know.
I just need to part one message someone.
What?
What?
I said I need to part one message someone.
One message someone? No, I don't understand what that means. It's a 19 insight though.
Nice.
Andy, that would be like you hugging Nick, and then while you're doing that, like feeling his forehead to see if he has a fever.
You say this like I wouldn't do
She
that.
would.
So wait, that's basically what parents
That's something
do with
she
their
would do.
kids and stuff.
Like like if Nick's like, I'm not sick, I'm fine, and then Andy's like, I believe you, and then you both hug, and then like you quick feel his forehead if it's super hot or not.
Andrew, that's so cute. Would do that.
Okay, I know who got part one.
Katie, what the heck?
What?
Katie, for a Hershey's kiss with caramel in it, you can can you tell me who?
I don't like Hershey kisses, but I will tell you that it was Chris.
Anne's getting part one messaged.
All right. What'd you roll?
19 and
It seems like Exodus is fine. Everything seems to be in tune, running properly. You still feel a emanating feeling of this crystal that seems to be powering him. And you feel that connection to that crystal that you had before it was put in him.
I'll pull away from the hug and say, I don't understand. It doesn't seem like you need any maintenance.
Why would
Sorry,
I require maintenance?
Sorry, 1 second.
That was just. My music
there-
was turned up so loud too.
Continue. Sorry, guys.
More thing that also. Wait, did I? Hold on. I don't think I heard that part, right? Did I hear the part about us? No, never mind. About. Oh, wait, no, I did hear the part about them thinking that we were dead, right?
Yeah, the hut said, I thought I
Right.
killed you.
Okay. Yeah, there is another thing, too, that seems a bit weird.
Okay.
With the hut that was trying to kill us, he mentioned that he thought that he had killed me and I guess the rest of us. But obviously none of us have gone to any hut planet and
The
killed any
hut
huts
needs
together.
maintenance- The hut needs maintenance too?
I was just gonna stare silently at Dash.
Aurora's gonna like gently like do that thing where they like put their hand on your shoulder, Dash, and like lean their face the other way so the other people don't hear, and they're just gonna say, I think he's dead.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, your friend there cut his head off. As they're gonna point up at Soro. And then they're gonna say, he scares me.
Right. Soro's not scary. Soro's badass. Okay, hold on.
Well, all I'm saying is that we didn't do any of that, so
Then I don't understand. Did somebody else do it and pretend to be us? That doesn't explain the Exodus stuff. Why would Exodus think?
well. Also, I mean, Exodus, you said that, and then Twilight will kind of do like a quote motion with his legs that we were going to kill some huts, right? Or
Well, you were going to territory controlled by the Hutt, so I assumed it was a possibility, knowing our group, that yes, a Hutt would be murdered. A Hutt or 5. I don't know.
well,
We never planned to go to Hut territory. We were trying to run away from the Huts.
and we were going to Tatooine, so that's exactly what doesn't make sense.
Correct.
Are you someone else pretending to be Exodus?
Yes, I am. This has been a ruse the whole time. I am not, in fact,
I
Exodus.
hugged you, and you felt like Exodus. I don't understand.
Dash, I think he's being sarcastic.
What it means to be. Oh.
Yes, I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
I am Exodus.
I was joking.
Exodus, what do you think happened then?
Well, I suppose I will answer that with a question. Does it matter? Does it pertain to what we need to do here? I am also, how you may say, out of the loop. I have no idea why we are here. I have no idea what any of this is about. I am very confused, as I have not been informed of many things over the past month or so.
Well,
So,
How many people here know exactly what we're doing?
aren't we here because you need to do something here?
Is that all anybody here knows?
Haven't we all been here to fight a Sith?
Well,
see, I was not aware of that.
You haven't
Wait, there's
said
a
anything.
site?
Dash is gonna kind of like go red in the face a little bit and be like, okay, maybe we should like talk about this then as like a group.
Is that guy out there a scythe?
Yes, they are a
Yeah.
Oh,
scythe.
he's probably doing something bad. We gotta go probably kill him.
Well, yeah. It's like part of it. There's more.
I'm booking my stuff.
Wait, Nin, we have to like talk about it first.
First.
I thought we just did.
No, there's more.
There's more scythe out there?
Well,
So-
that's besides the point, but there's more to this conversation.
Okay,
To be
I'll stay.
honest, I don't know everything either exactly, but I can tell everybody what I do know, which is the Chiss Ascendancy wanted me to try and like use me as like a weapon, I guess, or something against something that was coming, that they said was like coming from the side of the galaxy. And then Mowgli came and talked to me. It's like a ghost, I guess. And I was hearing all these things about like a monolith, and like there's like a monolith, and the monolith is like the obelisk. Wait, hold on, Ty. Was it the monolith or the obelisk?
The monolith is the giant worm. The
Is there like
obelisk,
a
or I'm sorry,
specific obelisk?
this is the obelisk.
Okay, obelisk. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. About this like obelisk that I was supposed to like go to, and like something about like the obelisk and like the key. Like I think that was supposed to be like the key to stopping whatever is coming, I guess. And if we don't do it, then it's gonna like be bad for the whole galaxy. And then I started having like the visions where it wasn't just a vision, and I would actually like go places.
What visions?
He's gonna kind of look over at Sorrow and Shows a little bit, and he's gonna say, like where I would disappear, then just show up again later, and I would go to places that I couldn't control. Like sometimes it was just like random places, but sometimes it was like I went to see you, Exodus, at, like the end of the world or something, and you were like the last thing left.
Oh.
Then I also went outside of the galaxy, and I could see these ships. They were, well, I guess they were ships, or maybe they were like animals. Kind of like, I guess like technology, but made from like living things. And they were coming, and there was like a lot of them. And I think that's what the thing is that's coming from outside of the galaxy. Anyways,
And
so I don't really know what we have to do, but I do know that someone has to die to happen.
What?
do something to stop that, so
Just gonna kind of just look at Sorrow.
We can use one of the astromechs. They don't use seatbelts.
can we just use a droid?
I don't.
know.
It being something with the Force, I'm not entirely sure I'm not sure any droid would be able to go through it.
Mowgli.
Hmm.
Mowgli. One of the times I went to see Mowgli, she said she would do it. She's already dead. If she could do it, then that means that she's not dead. And I'm afraid that I don't want her to have to die for all of us if she has a chance to be alive.
She is most. I've not heard of anything coming back to life without the use of the Force, and even then, that doesn't bring a person entirely back.
So how would she even help us?
I don't know, but I'm certain she was telling the truth that she could do it.
But she's not
Nope.
here.
Just trust her. Trust me. She could. And if that's true, is that okay?
If it's true, then if that's what she wants to do, then I mean, she already died once, so
But how is she able to communicate and everything past her being dead.
You're the master. I don't know.
Is there can I try like remembering back to like any sort of like things I've read in my teachings when I was first learning to be a Jedi, and then like being a master and like keeping up with the Force and learning new things about the Force and all of that. Like, if there's anything that could have had something to do with coming back, like being able to talk
There
through
is
the
nothing
Force
in
or
Jedi
something.
teachings other than the Sith's way of false, long-lasting life that has anything to do with living past being dead. Once you're dead, you go to the living force, unless you do something unnatural to keep yourself prolonged. But once you're a part of the living force, in the Jedi teachings, there's nothing. The stuff that happened with Yoda was like he went and learned it. You know what I mean? It wasn't anything that was a part of the Jedi teachings at all. He went and scoured information for it.
But do I
Isn't
even
it-
know that like as is a thing?
No, no.
Right. Okay.
That doesn't. That's what I was trying to say.
Cosmic Force?
Yeah,
Mm.
that's the cosmic force, and that's nothing to do with the Jedi teaching. So there's
No, no, no.
what?
I meant like, isn't it when things die, they are part of the living force, but when you die, you go
To the cosmic
living,
force.
Your
Yes.
living force feeds into the cosmic force.
Yes, yes, yes. You become part of the cosmic force, and then you're just in the essence. You just kind of dissipate. So there's nothing. Pretty much in the Jedi teachings, everything that Dash is saying to you sounds like ravings. None of this makes sense, unless it's
Yeah.
like trickery, somebody playing him, something along those lines.
Mm. I don't know. I've certainly have not heard of any of this.
Saw a bird with her too. That's why I think it's true.
Why does the bird confirm your
I don't remember because it was a long time ago. Did the Ashla like talk to him at all, or was it just he saw the owl and then he went to
He also
go see
talked to you
Mowgli?
once, but that was separate.
Okay.
That was
Oh,
in
I
this
thought- I
other
thought-
world.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
saw the bird with Mowgli, but it didn't speak to you when it was with
Okay.
Mowgli.
Did I have any frame of reference for knowing that the bird was the Ashla?
No, it was just a nice bird.
Never mind. Then he didn't say anything about the bird. Never mind.
Yeah.
Con that. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I have many questions. One, Mowgli, if Mowgli is dead in the way we assume, we, as has already been mentioned, we are unaware of how they will interact. Is this a reliable plan? I personally don't want to put my faith in a plan that relies on many unknown variables. That seems to be risky, especially if you're dealing with something that could cause the end of the universe, if that's what I'm understanding correctly.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that we should keep planning.
I think a clear and direct response is to assume that I can handle this situation. I'm a droid, I am an expendable unit, I don't die exactly, and Dash, as you said, you've spoken with me. So clearly, I survive. So it most likely should be me. And Chose, as you have said, you were worried about sending a droid because they did not have access to what you call the Force. However, I have access to this resource. Seems pretty clear to me.
The future can be changed. You could still die.
Well, again, I don't exactly die. I can be repaired.
What if you're destroyed beyond repair?
That already happened almost once.
Almost. But you're all very clever, and you fixed me. It seems a safer bet than sending Dash or Chose, who are much harder to repair.
I agree. I'm not sending Dash.
We should
Or
all
Yeah.
go
Mhm.
together. You don't even
I'm-
know what this sacrifice thing is.
I'm not skipping out on this fight against this scythe.
I still do think that we should all go together, but I do think that if any of us have to, and then he'll do quotes with die with his legs again, die again, then at least we can fix Exodus.
Are we really
Correct.
talking about this?
Yeah, I
You
think
think
you're all
Fritz
kind of
can choose
dumb.
who gets-
I don't know why there has to be an option where someone dies. I think we just go and we beat up this scythe and no one dies and we win. That's my plan.
I would
That's a solid plan.
prefer that no one dies, but I'm saying if someone
Then
has
we do
to.
match.
You think you get to choose?
Yes.
Why?
It's not going to be you, or
Why do you
I
get
suppose
to
that-
choose? Because you're an adult?
No, I think
What
because
if I don't
yeah.
want you to die?
Hmm.
Dash, was there anything else that you knew about this? I don't want to call it a prophecy because I think little of those, but I suppose prophecy that you can remember that you haven't already disclosed.
The question for Ty. Is there anything I'm missing? Because it's been like months of this. Now I'm trying to remember all in one instance.
So, are you asking about when you were in this other place, or about this task?
I'm asking about like this task and like the end of the universe in general. Like, is there any
So-
like details that I'm missing out?
You were labeled as being a Force user, that you would have this possibility to be able to utilize this machine. Doing so would possibly be the end of your life. Mowgli offered to take your place as this being the end of your life.
Okay.
When you spoke to Mowgli, you saw this bird there, a bird you previously had a conversation with that said you should, be good and do what's right and stuff like that. After having a crazy conversation with this madman who was like offering you to be evil and follow the dark, and then he was like, if I see you again, I'm gonna kill you or take your place, yada yada yada.
Right.
Once you left that place, you were left with this last you eventually ended up, when you were blipping back and forth between these different places like you were able to when you were in this place. You had a spot where you had ended up communicating with Mowgli, and that's about it. That's the
So the one thing that I missed out, I think, was that it was specifically a machine that had to be operated.
that was the
reason
key. You were told
why-
there was a key that you needed
That was
to
the key.
activate, and that the key
Right.
was
Okay.
on the one of the person that you killed, and then you
Right.
learned that was Tydo, or in this case Sado. You don't know what part of him this key, but
Okay.
that's what you know.
And Dash will say, I think if I remember right, the reason I still don't know why somebody has to die, but well, it's more so like if I remember correctly, there's like the key that I was talking about has to be operated by somebody with the Force, I guess, and it might kill them to do so. So I guess technically Exodus could do it.
And
It would kill
if we
them
had
to
another,
you go, yeah.
and if we had another crystal again, we could just fix Exodus after he does that. Right?
Is the And then just to be clear, Ty, I have also heard like nothing, like no weird like legend or prophecy from the like Jedi teachings or anything like remotely similar to this, right?
No, no.
Okay.
And that's not to scoff at it, but no, there's nothing about
Yeah,
a key in a planet in wild space. This is weird. Um,
gotcha.
this is the best way to put it. This is weird.
Uh, is the act of putting the key into the machine, I suppose, the catalyst for the death, or is it another process?
I don't know. That's all I can remember.
Hmm.
Maybe I don't know.
I will say, as much as I never thought I would say this, that Nin does have a point. That even besides all of this, that there is a scythe down there, probably up to no good.
So do you think we should go take care of them first before we worry about this key? It's just something on them, I think.
That's what I am thinking, but I also. Where's the one droid who found the life form on the planet
They're gonna turn
or
and look at you, and they're
surface?
gonna wave their little adjuster arm.
Was there anything else about the organism that you noticed or saw?
They had a big sword. They were standing in front of a panel. There was towers. He was crafting things with the metal and making them into other things, into more towers. And he told me to come back here and say that you were invited to speak with him. And then he gave me his name, Zado.
Hmm. So we have lost the element of surprise.
Yes, that was clear when the droid came back, wasn't it?
I didn't. It was in binary. I did read
I
the
see.
thing. That was my bad. I was in my own thoughts. The
I
Force,
see.
and
And
I
when
understand.
this is happening, Aurora's gonna look at you and Dash and just say, "And these are the people leading us."
God. Well, maybe if
Ash is
someone
just gonna give
had.
him a knowing look.
it's easier to critique than to do.
If only someone had, out loud told everyone.
No one told me to.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, Twilight. If only you showed everyone in the room the little translator pad.
Aurora's gonna look at Anin and is going to say,
I'm sorry.
"Are you a Padawan?
No, I'm not.
What
I'm
are you?"
apprentice to Soro, the great and powerful. I'm a I'm a Jedi. I'm a Jedi, and I'm gonna go and beat up that scythe. So give me a second. I need to go put on. Hey, does this planet have air we can breathe?
Operator.
No,
It does.
I know.
I was telling the
Okay, well
operator
then
it
I'm
does.
going to go put on my helmet, and I'm going to go out there and stab this guy.
I'm telling him no, so he'll take longer to
No.
put on the suit, so we have more time to
Oh, yes.
talk before he jumps out.
And then wait for us.
What do you mean, wait? You've been talking for like an hour.
Agreed.
I'm ready to go too. And they're gonna
I-
start getting ready.
Twilight's gonna like stop over it.
I don't know if we should go gung ho into this.
I also would like it if you stayed on the ship for
Aurora's gonna
sunset.
look at Twilight. And is gonna look at Chose. It's gonna look at Twilight. It's gonna look at Chose and wink. And it's gonna look at Twilight and it's gonna say, "Okay," and they're gonna give you a thumbs up.
It's gonna glare at Chose.
We both said the same thing about not leaving.
I don't want my son to go with us.
Yeah, he can't fight.
Mm.
He's really bad.
Aurora, you said you wanted to learn how to pilot the ship.
Dash said no, and I listen to young people just as much as I listen to old people.
Gives a high five.
He gives a high five back.
So what
without
if
looking.
so what if you were to get special one-on-one instructions by a droid who's familiar with the ship
They're gonna look at
while
Dash
we
with
all go down?
big eyes.
Is I'm gonna like look at Dash kind of that I don't know how to say it, like sort of like nodding to him of like, come on, like we're gonna leave him to practice on the ship.
Twilight will also be staring at Dash.
What droid?
There are many astromechs that are familiar with the ship's functioning and functions.
And then the one astromech's gonna go, "Oh yeah, I know the ship's functions," and they're gonna like look at the ship.
Oh no.
See, this droid looks friendly enough. His beeps and seemed positive.
Can I have my data pad back now?
Oh, this one?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can have it.
thanks. Just gonna look at that last bit. Say, that's not for kids to see.
Also, I suppose maybe I am in the wrong on this. I suppose maybe the time is for action, as I'll look at Exodus. Sort of with a apologetic look on his face.
When you looked at Exodus, Exodus is not there.
What?
Oh my goodness, how did you do that? He was seatbelted in everything.
The
No,
seatbelt
he
is
took
still.
off the seatbelt.
The seatbelt is no. The seatbelt still looks like it's up in the air, but as you look over, it's because there's an astromech tucked in the seat. This gray one. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, he did take off his seatbelt and get
Wait.
up.
He did unbuckle, yeah,
But
the
there's
hug.
yes, there is no but there's joking aside, there Exodus is no
Where
longer
did he
sitting there.
go? Where did he go then?
I'll just
Exodus?
Uh,
Twilight's gonna use his comm to try to calm to Exodus.
Okay, I'm getting ready. I'm going.
No, not yet, Nin.
I'm going. Nin's not
Nin,
stopping.
no.
ship
Then
doesn't
don't.
leave the ground. It's purely hypothetical flight training, okay?
Yeah, they're gonna give you a thumbs up and they're gonna do a big wink.
No wink, Aurora. It's being serious.
And they're gonna go, "Oh, don't worry, I understand." And they're gonna look at Chose and they're gonna cover the side of their face and they're gonna wink. And then they're gonna look at Dash and go, "Understood, Captain," as they like dip their hands to their head and like swing it forward.
I'm not even the captain. I just don't want the ship.
They're gonna look at Twilight and they're gonna say, "I think Exodus called you Captain." Captain, as they're gonna swing their hand forward.
I'm gonna look
That's
on the
Not true, and
because it's helped so much. Maybe the operator's table has something of like where everyone is on the ship, like the map in Among Us.
did Exodus answer his comm? Is it not working?
Does Exodus answer the comm?
What was said over the comm?
Just Exodus. Where are you?
There is a response. And he'll just say, I will provide solutions to our problem.
What does
Through
that
everyone's
mean?
comms, right?
Yeah.
Did you?
You haven't left the ship yet, have you?
No response.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we have to go now.
I fucking thought it. All right.
Can we just? Ah,
Well, Nid, you were right. We're going.
Okay.
Dash is gonna cast battle precognition and walk out.
It's a good idea. Oh my gosh. Wait, Twilight doesn't have that. Wrong.
Exodus, can you roll me a stealth check, Exodus?
Absolutely, I can.
You're doing some weird, clever thing about trying to make us all go out, and then you stay on the ship by hiding somewhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what the heck?
No, he's not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is an imposter. We should have questioned him more.
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm also gonna cast Battle Precognition.
22.
That's good.
Alright, I just gotta make a roll.
By the way, do we have all our force points and everything?
Yeah.
No, we don't. Oh, okay, thank God.
Wait, how did we have them all? I don't think we rested.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I don't think we got a rest between the hut fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're right. You
Yeah.
didn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm running on a good 8 force points.
Ooh, that's rough, buddy.
Like I used
Well,
any force
I have
powers for a whole
more.
fight.
Oh my gosh, I have more, and I'm not a main force user. Why do I
Well, it's
have
because
more data?
I'm I'm a wizard.
But
I
I'm
had to use up all my stuff.
I'm a monk.
Okay, here's a
So-
question then.
You
Kyle.
have your fees.
Yes.
Has so we haven't had a long rest, but has it technically been more than 8 hours?
I mean, it's been a week technically.
No.
Not since the hut fight, Nick.
No, it's not been.
Well, like
It's
was
a week later in time,
Oh,
right?
oh,
it's
I
a
see what you're
week
saying.
later in
Yeah.
time physically, but time didn't pass for any of you.
Okay.
So there's no
Then
short or
I
long
did,
rest.
then I still have battle precognition up. I'm not casting it. I still have it up.
Yes.
Wow,
I casted it now
useful.
because that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't casted it because I don't have this on this character.
Thank you, Katie.
Damn it! And I've already used Danger Sense, so I can't. Damn it! Oh shit!
I also do not cast the spell, Battle Precognition.
Right, because you're still on the ship. Because obviously you wouldn't have left.
Speaking of who's on the ship, Exodus.
Right, silence. That's what I thought.
We're gonna switch to Exodus for a moment, as we're going to change the music.
Hmm.
Damn, you'll destroy us all.
I swear to frick if Exodus isn't somewhere on this ship during this Exodus part.
Exodus. As you're walking across the metal plates of this planet, you're going to see standing in the distance, beneath this set of spiked spires, you see this tall red individual with this golden capped crown almost. It looks similar to the helmet Dash received months ago, and then turned into some kind of watch eventually when you realized it was this attachment to his hand. As you're walking over towards him, your infiltrate still active. He's going to turn around. He's going to say, I can hear you against the plates of metal.
I'll drop infiltrate.
He'll look over at you and he'll go, Ah, yes. You're the boy's droid. I remember.
Correct.
Have you
I
come...
have come to not fight you or engage in forms of violence. I have questions for you.
Good. I did not wish to fight either. and I can see that you realize your importance to me in this universe as the key to the galaxy's survival.
Correct.
What questions do you wish to ask?
What makes you evil? Why do they say you are wrong? I am confused by this, perplexed. There is a Jedi master who travels with us who is insistent that the Sith are wrong and evil. I am curious to hear it from another perspective.
Yes,
Oh, you frick.
I can answer this question. The Jedi seek peace. Peace being their method to. Well, why am I speaking for the Jedi? You're here for my opinion.
Yes,
Power is the separation. Sith seek strength. They seek the ability to change the things that are cemented into existence. We seek to alter what we do not like and make it new. As a droid, you must understand this, that when you need to change, you change yourself. That
correct.
is the power of Sith. We use the Force, this energy around us, to manipulate and change things to what we need and what we want.
Hmm.
I wish to rule because I have such power, and I do not wish to die. I have been waiting here because I have had a feeling that what I need to activate this machine has arrived here. Someone that isn't me. I have a key that my son hid from me that lets me operate this station,
Yes,
and it will give me the ability to live and continue to change things, to accumulate power, to accumulate change, to make things the way I see them.
hmm.
The dark side is a vision that each of us has differently. That's why there are few Sith these days. Too many visions makes for too much noise and not enough change.
I see.
Does that answer your question?
It does. It also poses many more. However, my companions most likely will be arriving behind me at some point soon, and they are much more prone to violence if they do attack you. What is your plan? Not, don't tell me your plan of attack. I mean, what is your general idea? I may be at odds with you if they do attack in this way, and I don't seek to gain an upper hand. I just simply wish
I
to know how I should react.
do not wish to hurt any of your friends. This is not my purpose here. I have never killed any of you, nor have I harmed any of you in a way that hasn't been healed, as I can see. Other than the young man who I sense is here, regardless of
Hmm.
his death, which perplexes me.
Yes.
I have no disdain, I just simply wish to live. And I also felt that I needed to bring this key. As he's going to hold up a card key.
Hmm.
He's going to hold it forward and he's going to say, I will give this to you. That way, if something happens to me, this galaxy will still live.
Yes.
If
I
my
suppose if you kill us, you can simply take it back.
and if I gain rage and hate during this battle that might ensue, I do not wish to destroy it out of malice. I will come back another way, and that is what I do. That is my lot in this existence.
Well, seeing as you may be destroyed, this is in no way a threat. I'm simply stating a fact. Perhaps you could explain to me how this might occur, as I could I would very much like to discuss the philosophies of the Force further. I just think we lack the time now.
I am interested by you, droid. Here, hide this away. He's going to hand you out what looks like, as he pulls from the back of his cloak, what looks like a triangular device. Looks like a small pyramid that he'll hand towards you, and it seems to have a red crystal that glows emanating from the middle. Keep this.
Yes, I shall.
Good. As we're going to go back to the ship, as you guys are inside your ship, you're going to hear over the ship's comms a bit of a clatter. You're going to hear like what seems like a comm going off, a comm signal.
Answering it.
Uh,
Did we not already like leave the ship? Because like Dash ran out right away at that. So...
Yeah, Sora would have ran out of the ship.
Is this like us mid running out?
This is mid
I'm
running out.
assuming
This is
all
mid
of
running
us.
out.
Okay,
This is
yeah,
mid running
okay.
I wouldn't have. Okay, I wouldn't have
But
left
that
the
whole
ship yet.
conversation happened after we talked to Exodus. We'd already be like running
Yes,
on
yes,
the
yes.
planet because we left that moment. So
Like I think all of that conversation was like
Yeah,
I'll let
while we
Twilight
were
answer
talking with
because
everyone
this
else
is right as
before.
you guys are leaving. This is right as you guys are leaving. This is not having anything to deal with Exodus.
okay.
Well, because Twilight would have been like, he would
Yes.
have wanted to talk to Aurora first before leaving the
Yes.
ship.
Let's do that really quick then. While everyone else is talking, we'll have you talk to Aurora, and then we'll do the call.
Okay. I think as Twilight's getting ready, he's gonna just like tap on one of Aurora's shoulders.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Just make sure you stay in the ship, okay?
Okay.
And if anything happens, you should take the ship and leave with sunset and get out of here.
They'll look at you with like a blank face for a moment, and they'll look down, and they'll look over at sunset, and they'll look over at you, and they'll go, "Oh, okay."
Not that anything is going to happen. And then Twilight's also gonna look at sunset and like walk over to her. You know where the case I put is still, right?
The one with the credits.
He'll like glance to the side and nod.
She'll give a thumbs up. She'll give a thumbs up.
He's gonna give Sunset a hug.
As you hug, that's when that beeping will come off.
Please stay safe. And then he's gonna go to where the beeping is.
As you answer it, you'll hear, "Captain. Captain."
Is this supposed to wait?
It sounds like Exodus.
Exodus, what are you doing?
I have arrived on Dantooine.
What?
I have, and you'll hear it begin to glitch out, and you'll hear, "I have arrived on that," and then the call will end.
He's gonna try. Is there like a way to like call back?
As you try to, it doesn't seem like the signal is strong enough. Only that little bit got through.
Is anyone still on the ship?
No, everybody is scurried out. They're all running now.
God. He's gonna calm. Like he's gonna give. Like he's gonna look at Sunset and Aurora again real quick, If the comm goes off again, and if it's Exodus, please answer it and tell him that we're on Sadomok.
The lawyer's gonna look at you very confused, and Sunset's gonna look at you very confused. Just gonna go, okay.
He's gonna give one last look and then run out of the ship, and also try to catch up to the others.
Yeah, as you start running, as the rest of you are running, you will all see Exodus standing in front of this individual with this red skin and this golden mask. He looks like the Sith you had seen in the past, but he looks different than Tydo. He looks larger. He's got a bit more muscle mass in his shoulders and his chest, and he stands much taller. As he's going to look behind Exodus and see all of you running, and then Twilight keeping up pace. Twilight, you're easily able to catch up with everybody, by the way, because you have like 1,000 movement.
Oh, then can I convoy what I need to say before we get to the wrong Exodus?
Right as you're like getting off the coast of him, yes.
Okay.
You guys will see Twilight running over towards you guys at Mach speed, dead sprint.
Exodus just calmed on the ship from Tatooine.
How?
I don't know how, but he just said that he arrived on Tatooine just now.
Exodus is right. We're going after Exodus right now. He's not on Dantooine. I don't.
Then someone called the ship, and it was Exodus, and well, he says that he's on Tatooine.
Well, which one do we trust?
Well, this is the one that we told to go to Tatooine.
Does that mean this isn't Exodus?
I don't get what you're saying.
I don't know if this is Exodus.
Why would you
or not.
trust the like a message of someone you didn't that's not here when we know exactly where the person in flesh is? Like we're going right to him.
Dash,
Right.
can you roll an insight for me really quick?
I can. Nine.
God, that sucks.
Dash does not have good insight.
I know I have to think
He
of how to
has
put
11
this with a
wisdom.
low insight, but still give you information.
I
'cause
have
it's still
good
with the base.
insight.
Well, yeah, but even this
Yeah, have
doesn't make
Twilight roll for me.
this doesn't make sense. But you also know deep down that's Exodus because you sense your crystal in there. That's a different sense. That's not like that's not something you can mistake.
The one that we're chasing after?
The one that Exodus that was on the ship with you, yeah, that's Exodus because that's your Jedi crystal, through and through.
That's definitely whoever you talk to can't be real because I don't know if maybe they are real, but the Exodus we're chasing after is Exodus because he has my crystal in him from my lightsaber, remember?
Well, obviously something weird has happened, but I don't think that the Exodus that has arrived on Tatooine at the time that we were supposed to be on Tatooine is not the correct Exodus.
Well, we're supposed to save this Exodus.
I will keep running.
Dash
Alright.
will keep running too.
I love that. That line's my favorite. The levels of. I'm just picturing the Spider-Man meme. The point.
Yeah. Yeah.
As you guys are running forward, you'll see Sado standing over near Exodus. As they'll Exodus, do you turn around and look at your friends, or are you just still talking to him?
Would I be aware of them approaching?
You can fucking they're like
Yeah.
charging across a metal surface on a planet with only air. So you hear tuk 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 tuk.
Yeah. Then I will turn and actually begin to walk towards my friends to split the difference between the distance to get up to them.
Yeah. As you split the difference, Exodus will match up with you guys and will be standing in front of all of you.
Didn't kill you?
No.
What did you think you were doing?
Why did
Getting
you
answers
leave the ship?
to acquire solutions.
That was the
Mhm.
Sith you were talking to.
Yes, it was.
They could have lied to you.
Yes, they could have.
What did they say?
I highly doubt it's of interest to any of you.
Well, what
He's-
was the answers?
He's going to speak as you guys are saying this. He's going to say, the answers are, I'm not going to hurt any of you. I'm not here for that. I've given the key to this machine to Exodus, your droid, as he's going to look down at Dash. The
Sora's gonna
only-
step in front of Dash.
He's far away, but yes, you can still do that. He's going to say, this chip has been set up to be used by my sons. Since they are all gone, I had to implement a new user. There's only been one other person other than the rest of you that I have an interaction with and had a bit of their DNA. And it's the one whose wrist I sat on for a few months. It's not a choice I made lightly, but it seems that the one who survived being murdered by me is your chance of saving this galaxy. I built this device millennia ago, this planet, to be an echo of civilization, of machines, to draw the attention of what is coming here. I am not the danger to this galaxy, but those creatures that live in the void, they are. Activating this device will send the signal of this machine deep into unknown space.
Mm-hmm.
And why should we trust this?
But that's the same question.
If you don't trust me, which I don't expect you to do, Jedi, Sith, droid, my words are but nothing, since I have caused you harm. All I can tell you is that if you don't do it, doom is inevitable. For me, it means nothing. Whether you do or not, my lifetime spans for millennia. Legions have risen to test me. You discern a fraction of my life. Beyond these stars exist other galaxies, other worlds that have been destroyed, other beings whose lives have come to no longer
So why do
exist.
you care then?
Because in my life, at some point, I wish to live many lives. I wish to be a farmer, an artist, a simple man. I want to live here, living. And then when the last thing in the universe finally does die, naturally, I will enjoy peace and wait for the cycle to begin again.
Ash, we just needed to get the key, correct?
is silent.
You know what I think? I think this guy was just too scared. He built this device, but apparently he doesn't want to use it.
The device was not made to be used by me because I did not want to risk my existence here to go into the void. So I marked it for my sons, who I saw as disposable. I can
And
always
now you
have
think
another
Dash
kid.
is disposable? That's just not true.
No, but knowing Dash through his mind, I know there's something that he seeks to be away. This machine will take you into reaches of space far away from here to another galaxy where there's other people, other places. And it will save our galaxy for perhaps millions of years. And will it doom that one? Yes, but it will take millions of years until that ever happens, far beyond any of your lifespans.
You don't know Dash. You don't. You think you do, I bet. But you don't. Don't pretend you do.
Listen, child.
You could say, child, 20 years old, buddy.
You are a child in a fraction of my life. You may think
Child
that you are close to someone, but
close to someone. I lived a billion years. Heard it all before. I've stuck in a cave for 40 years. I get what it means to be a fraction of a life. Do you have anything else to say? Want to be an artist for another fraction of your life? Go do your paintings or whatever? We're done with
If you had all those dreams and aspirations, you should have thought of doing them before doing what you did.
Yeah, maybe
doing
do
what
that
I did.
instead of manipulate a child.
What have
Would be
I
kind of cool.
done? Do you mean, Jedi?
You've attempted harm at Dash
I
and
killed
on all of
Dash,
us.
but he is still here.
Just gonna hug on to Sorrow from behind.
A murder is still a murder.
It is. I murdered him
Still manipulated
for
Dash.
my own doing, and I would manipulate someone again for my own doing. To keep myself alive, I would do many things. But to keep a galaxy alive of where I live, I would do more.
You don't care about the galaxy.
You care about that you're in the galaxy. That's literally it.
You're not wrong. Does this mean that you wish to kill me, to silence my life? If so, if that is your wish, you can come attempt to do so. I can promise I will take more than one of you down with me as you do so, or you can use this machine, each of you, going somewhere else, living in a new place as I leave. I stay here in a galaxy, in a part of the galaxy where I have no hyperspace any longer. I have no people any longer. They are all gone.
But there is other people, and I'm not going to leave you here to just start doing other murders. You literally just admitted that you would.
No, I'm saying if I needed to, I would, and I no longer need to.
One day, I'm confident you'll feel that you'll need to kill again. I'm going to kill you now.
I don't think that we should fight him.
Wise.
I don't know, I'm kind of agreeing with Nin.
All we need is the key, which is what Dash said, to save the galaxy.
But
And
they pose a threat to the galaxy.
What threat do I pose more than an entire being of individuals that seek
And-
to destroy every bit of the Force, every living thing, every bit of technology, the technology that saves life, the Force
That you
that saves life?
say.
Can I roll insight on this guy?
Roll insight, yeah.
We don't have to choose. We can say both of you can leave, and we're going to do that.
I got a 23.
23. He's being truthful. There's not a speck of lie in his voice.
I don't think we.
Especially
don't
about
think
the
it's a
part
good
about
idea.
being able to kill a few of you, by the way.
I don't think that we should fight him. This isn't what we came here to do.
It's what I came here to do.
Then
To prevent Scythe from harming people throughout the galaxy. That's the job of a Jedi. A Jedi.
so shouldn't you come with us then?
Master?
I chose.
Okay, I generally didn't know who you were referring to when you meant master.
The only person he's ever called master.
Well, because I don't know how Dash because Dash never really said like, oh, I want to be a student under Chose.
No, he doesn't consider himself a student necessarily of like the Jedi, but he always calls you master still.
Yeah,
Respect for the
that's
title.
fair. That's true. That's
Your
that
wisdom.
that's true. Yeah. Chose will look like turn their head to the side, still keeping eyes with the Sith, but like turning their head towards Dash.
What do you think we should do? I will say Dash looks like a mix of scared and angry.
I mean, that's fair. This guy said he's killed you like 6 times.
Yeah, this guy is literally evil. I don't care if Hitler has an interesting idea about how to paint a painting. He's still a Nazi.
Did go to
He
art
wasn't
school.
that good.
Get in.
Okay, honestly, yeah, I'm not even going to, because despite what he's been told, I mean, he's kind of set in older ideas. Yeah, Sith are evil. I mean,
Mhm.
you could have you. He even knows this. Mace Windu has some dark side stuff, but he was still like a Jedi. This is just a Sith. Like this is bad. He is bad.
I just need to know, is that the exact inner monologue in Chose's head? I have to know. Is that like, is Chose like, no, Mace Windu?
Can I just say all of it in Chose's head though is Mike Myers, or not Mike Myers? I'm sorry. Is it Michael Myers? Is that the comedian? It's all in his
Yeah.
voice when he did Austin Powers. And he's like, he's evil, baby, nasty evil. Like that's what's going through Chose's head.
For people who don't believe I get sass just for existing, I turn to this as Exhibit A.
All right, Andrew.
I don't think I've ever.
You nasty baby.
I get sass, Katie, just for living.
I'm so sorry, Andrew.
So does like everybody here though.
Me too, though. We should form a union.
We should form a union.
I can't even say what in peace.
What?
What?
Back.
What is
What?
Chose saying?
What?
What is just
Chose.
This is all happening as Dad is just looking at him.
I know.
for an answer.
Yeah.
What?
I have to protect the galaxy from the Sith. That is that vow I took when I become a Jedi. I have to keep it safe and keep the Force protected.
You want to kill him?
How are you going to protect Dash then and my son then if you're gonna die here?
Really, just let him answer.
Um.
Master, do you think it's the right thing to do to kill him?
Hmm.
Tell me yes or no. Please.
It should be the right thing.
We were already not able to kill him
They were-
before.
Before we act, I would just like to point out, don't look at this as right or wrong, good or evil, what you're doing. Assume, are you willing, all of you, any of us, if we fight this entity, we are risking our lives. Are you willing to die? Not for a cause, not for anything in particular. If you're fighting for something, assume you will die for it. Are you willing to do so?
Yes.
I'm not going to do that. And I don't think that it's right to let Dash and Sorrow do that.
That is their decision to make.
My friends
Actually,
are
that's
going
right.
to choose, then I will do so. Help my friends. And because I want to.
Fine. Then we will fight. And I will keep one alive. The one I need. And perhaps the droid as well. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
You will try, Gift.
All right, all right, Thanos wannabe. All right, I hear you.
Roll
After
for
I roll
initiative.
initiative,
I
I'm
know.
going to use the restroom after I roll initiative, so I'll be
Wait,
gone for a hot minute.
don't go just yet, because there's gonna be some stuff that happens right before the initiative.
Cool,
Anyway,
will
not just
do.
yet.
Will do.
Don't touch that dog.
As he says this, something's going to happen. You're going to watch as his eyes shift. As he begins what seems like he's dipping into the dark side of the Force, you can see this energy, those of you who use the Force, emanating from him. And then you watch as he stops, as he's going to wince a bit. And you're going to watch as he twists his head a little bit side to side, and he's going to say, What? What trick is this? What are you using on... As he starts laughing a bit, as we're going to shift the music. As he starts laughing, he'll look at you and he'll go, You're here. You fell for everything. You fell for all of the tricks I played. You're finally here. Do you remember me?
Who are you?
Shut up. Not you.
Shoot
Dash.
up.
Do you remember who I am? I told you the next time I saw you, I'd kill you.
Another pedophile trying to talk to Dash.
No.
Dash runs. Dash runs. Dash runs.
Oh.
The 30 feet from...
Bad feeling. Dash runs.
Yeah. He's going to say... As he starts laughing, he's going to say, I have waited for this moment for a Sith strong enough to let their dark side bring me in, and now I am here. I will gain your ability to leave this terrible place. This between. This is so perfect, I couldn't have planned it any better. As he does so, that's when the initiative will start.
Could someone remind me who this boy is?
This is the brother, is it not?
Yes.
Mmm.
The one that talked to Dash
Mhm.
before, right?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go use the restroom
Yeah.
and get a refill on my drink.
Mm.
Light on the Dr. Pepper this time.
Wait, what?
Did you say light on the Dr. Pepper?
What?
Okay, let's see.
See, now this is what the Jedi is all about. Just killing the dark side. That's what this is all about.
Okay.
think we should leave.
Well, Dash is running, so
I mean, Twilight was gonna leave regardless of this happening.
we're gonna leave even if we fought him.
He
He's gonna
just
leave
said,
us?
well, yeah, I'm sorry, Twilight's not gonna die with you
Katie,
guys.
What?
What?
Oh,
He just-
Your friends behind?
He
Guys.
just left his son and sister on a ship alone.
guys,
But she could.
roll
Oh my
20.
God.
Roll 20.
Okay,
And
cool.
also,
Then I
he
rolled a
asked-
20. Cool, good.
he
Thanks
asked
for
you
letting us
guys-
roll a 20.
No, roll
He
like
a-
open roll 20.
I know.
Also, he asked you guys not to fight this dude.
Nin's not walking away from a site that's right in front of him. That's going to go off and kill more people.
It's okay, I'll carry you.
Yeah, if you can bury Nin somewhere that's not on a big metal disc of death, that'd be great.
Okay. Would you like to go on the ship?
Yeah, you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
Wait. Mm, I don't remember if I have or not.
Yondu's death, where they send off all the fireworks. That's what Nin wants.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, he can have that later.
Now, this is where I used the Aurora stat to kamikaze the ship into the Sith.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Andrew,
Yeah, that's
I'm
what all the
sorry.
winking was for.
This
Andrew,
song
I'm so
almost
sorry.
has like a little bit of the melody from ABBA's "All Your Love on Me."
Mm.
I actually picked it because
It's
this
like,
is the
Don't go.
this is like the epic version of the same song I was just playing. This is just the more dramatic version.
Huh?
It's like it sounds like "Don't go wasting all my emotions."
I-
You know, like the ABBA song.
Why can I kind of hear it? I
You
don't
can hear
like
it, right?
I don't.
Don't go wasting my emotions, like that part.
Only a small bit.
See, on the one hand, I get what the Anakin was saying about like, oh, there's the greater evil, but there's also just the evil of the Sith right here.
Oh, this is the greater
Where?
evil, man.
Mm,
Yeah, this is big. This is evil, dude.
yeah, but
I'm just looking at the hut map.
Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't moved
same.
you guys yet. Are you guys all in
that's
here?
what we're all looking at.
Yeah,
Wait, we're just fighting a hut.
But Nico,
Oh, we're
Oh,
fine.
doing that, cool.
We're just fighting a hut. We're fine.
So
be big.
Exodus there.
What
Move
this?
Sora
him.
would've
He
been
was
in front
here,
of
but you would have
me.
moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what the fuck am I counting?
Woo.
You're right, 6.
Yes.
Oh,
Right. Are we on a roll 20 for this one?
Yes.
Ty? Awesome.
I just shared the link in Wild Space.
Fantastic.
I can move.
Also, finish all your initiatives, please. If you haven't already. Oh wait, did everybody do it?
Here, you can go over here.
2, 3, 4. Oh, Andy is the only one who didn't. I need Dash's initiative.
Here, Dash. Since you just don't want to be here, I'll just put you up there.
What?
Boom.
What?
Twilight.
What do
Here,
you
don't
do?
worry. I'll bring her back.
Me?
Right.
Wait,
I'll
why
bring
would
her
you?
back.
Why would you do
Here,
that, Andrew?
I'll put him over there because he doesn't want to be
Why you
fighting.
do-
So he wants to be
Oh.
safe.
Why am I being judged for not
I can
wanting
really
to
only
fight
hear
this guy
the-
that says
Here. I'll put you back over there. There you go. You're safe.
What?
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll put
here,
you
I'll
back.
help you out too. I'll help you out too. Here you go.
What? No.
This is where you want to be, right? You want to leave
I
and,
was
go
defeated,
protect
you
Dad
on the wall.
and everyone else.
Why would you do
You
this?
know.
What did I do to you, Katie?
What? What do you mean you
Not
just
that
moved
on
me?
love.
I was just singing it because I want.
I know, but it's not that. It's freaking whatchamacallit. It's lay all your love
What's
on
this
me.
black circle?
There's no black circle.
Don't go
Why is it over him?
listen your emotions.
All right, so
Lay
oh,
all your done.
You go now.
so as he's walking forward, he will be the first in initiative. As he starts marching forward, he's going to say, "It was all fake, you know. You didn't see her. She's gone. She didn't finish her lessons with him. She didn't complete what she needed to learn to still be here. She's just a voice. It was me. I planned this so that I can have what you have. I will be resurrected again. I will be back. The chosen one is gone. With that, there is a void of the dark, and I will fill that void." As he is going to move forward a little bit more. Cast Crush on Dash.
Oof.
Ugh.
So you're gonna make a con save for me, Dash.
Mm-hmm. Constitution Safi.
Sever Force.
Whoops.
Ooh.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, damn.
Sever Force on you.
Oof.
Good. We wasted his reaction.
True.
Do I use all of it? Do
That's
I
true.
use the Force points still that I was going to cast it
Yes.
Yes.
You.
Fuck.
That's a
What's up?
10.
The 10. All right. Let's roll that damage.
Were you going to cast it higher than a third level?
Yeah.
Was he going to cast it as a higher than third level? Force Sever?
Yes, he was gonna cast it at a 6th level.
Alright.
I only have up as high as 4th.
Because that's where his
Oh.
cap can go.
Wait, Andrew, hold on. You're level 10, right? On your sheet?
Am I? Oh my god! Fuck!
Are
No,
we
I'm not. I'm
level
level 8.
Okay,
Jesus
yeah, we're level
Christ.
10,
Yeah, we're level
everyone.
10.
Are we level
Wait.
10?
Since when?
We're level
What?
10, everyone.
When-
Yeah, make sure you level up and stuff.
Wait.
when
Oh
did
my
we level
god,
10?
man.
Last session, we hit...
No.
Yes.
Wait, I didn't
Yeah.
do that.
What?
Yeah.
What? Wait.
Oh my gosh, at least I'm not alone. Finally.
I just, because Andrew, you should have 5th level, so I just wanted to make sure that,
Okay.
It is up here.
right
Oh my
here.
God.
So you probably have some more force points then, as well.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, you definitely will.
You definitely would
Okay.
if you get some
I
everywhere.
won't-
Every level.
Or yeah.
But I'm gonna roll the damage
just
for
take-
Dash. You're paralyzed
Let's
until
take
the end of your
those.
next turn.
Okay.
Wait, is paralyzed until the end of my next turn. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh
So
my gosh,
he's
you
gonna
have an
roll for-
ASI?
Oh, well, I'll just make this easy and have a 20 charisma now.
How much? Ooh, okay. You take 50 damage,
Okay.
and as he lifts his hand and he does a crushing motion, you'll watch as your arms and legs kind of clench to your sides, and he's going to, with his bonus action after casting Crush, use its ability to move you 5-10 feet closer to him.
Let's do.
Let me see how much movement he has left, because he moved from here to here. Oh,
Gotta love having a 13 force check.
would it be that? 20 movement? Wait. 5, 10, 15. Nope. 20. Yes, okay. Yeah, as he's crushing you, he's just laughing horribly and terribly. As I believe... I just gotta check his stat block really quick. That is the end of his turn. It is now the next in the initiative order. It is now Dash's turn.
Dash is paralyzed.
You're paralyzed. It is now Twilight's turn.
Okay. I need to think for a minute.
Hi, did I? Never mind. No, I'll wait until my turn. I'm sorry. Or actually, could I ask really quick because it was just my turn, and I'm gonna have to wait the whole round to get back my turn.
Yeah.
Did I ever get back any of the stuff from the Dago's Will thing, or no?
I don't think you reached that point yet. So I don't think so.
Okay. I was just asking because it's like the last session, so.
Yeah, message it to me really quick, and we can text about it. But Katie, continue.
Okay. Yeah. Twilight's just gonna say to all these lovely people over here, I do not think that we should be fighting him. And then he's gonna run to Dash and try to pick Dash up.
Okay. As you pick, Dash is already floating. He has crunched arms and legs pressed together. As you press, like trying to carry him with you, he does not budge whatsoever.
Okay. May I have a minute? The duration.
I need to roll for something.
Okay. I need to make a roll. He's gonna sigh and turn around to face this guy, and he's going to move over yeah. Twilight's gonna run over here, and he's gonna cast Dunmatch on this guy. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
You mean Naga Dick Face?
Yeah.
What is he doing? What do you
He's
cast?
casting I don't know how to say it. Dunmatch.
What?
Type it. It's a wisdom save though.
Read the spell for us.
Yeah, what to do?
Well, he's attempting to manipulate a creature into fighting you. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your demands.
He gets a 4.
Then he has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than me and must make wisdom saving throws each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. And then if it succeeds, then it doesn't restrict its movement. And then the power ends if I attack another creature.
If you attack another creature, or what happens if we attack him?
He's gonna legendary resistance this.
Never mind.
As he does begin to look at you, he's just going to go, No, no, I have a target. Here you will not bait me into your duel, or you will die as well. I've seen your son in the future. If you want him to stay there, you will let me do what I need to do.
I'm not interested in fighting you.
Good. Good. Then leave while you have a chance.
I got... Cool.
Is that you? Or are you still moving?
Yeah. He's gonna move a bit closer to Dash.
Okay.
That's all.
Alright, next in the initiative order, we're going to Chose.
Oh God, I'm gonna hate this. God, I don't have a whole lot of things. I'm gonna use 6 force points because I'm a masochist to cast. Hold on, just pointing it all out for myself. There we go. To cast Force Breach, centered on Dash. So all force powers of 5th level or lower in the area end. For each force power of 6th level or higher in the area, I have to make an ability check using my
Make an ability
force
check.
casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the powers level.
Yep.
So I gotta plus my force casting ability. Wisdom, so let's say okay. Oh, please. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
22.
The spell ends on Dash.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, so much.
What else is it on?
And then I will. Do I have anything that's a
It's
bonus
already lost
act?
my turn, so.
Yeah, but well, I could have just left you in there.
No, I really appreciate it. Sorry, Andrew. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
No, you're good. No worries.
I tried to move you.
Not that. Wait. Actually. And then I'm going to cast on my. So sorry. Just looking at my. For myself, I'm going to cast Force Imbuement. Which is a bonus action cantrip, basically. And it basically does what Shillelagh does, and I'm going to put that onto my lightsaber. So I at least have all of that, and so that is me.
Okay. As you're doing that, you're going to hear behind you the pitter-patter of footsteps sprinting across the metal, and you're going to see in the distance, panting back here.
Oh my god.
Master!
Oh my.
Yo, he better not get.
I'm gonna
close.
like look back surprised and like shoot like vibro daggers with my eyes at him. And just yell, you should have stayed on the ship.
I sensed something was
I
wrong.
Run back to the ship now.
He's looking between the two of you, and he's gonna look at the Sith. He is going to
Get
say,
back on the ship.
"But I thought we fight Sith."
Not
When
this
we're
one.
prepared and ready for it.
Roll a persuasion check. With help from Twilight, it seems.
Ooh. All right.
Ugh.
Ooh.
But
30.
Oh. Ah.
Oh wait, nope. Sorry, that's a 19.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Roll adds the. Yeah, that's my new advantage. That guys, that's the way I do the advantage roll is adding them together.
You add them together, right? I got a
Andrew
19.
does get bullied for being alive. I agree now, Andrew. I get it.
I mean, Katie was also right. I think a lot of people in this chat have.
So
I was tired. That said.
yeah. You. He'll look at you and he'll go, "All right, I'll go back to the ship," and they'll start pitter pattering away.
Oh.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is everything I can do.
Legendary action. This boy is gonna look at you and he's gonna go, "No! No! You will not stop me from what I need to do. You will be another corpse on the pile to get what I need to be alive again and out of this hellhole. I'll kill you for that. I will. I'll do it. You are a bug underneath my heel. Get it? Because you're a bug now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sith were never very clever at making it.
Pedophile. They always did deal in absolutes, Master.
Yes. They were never very clever at making jabs. Always going below the belt.
Nin.
It's Nin's turn. All right. As this guy approaches everyone, a small little ball will roll out underneath the guy's foot. As he might look down, it blows up into a sea of darkness, and Nin rushes in. Two little blades pulling out. One goes after this guy's. One goes after this guy's ankle. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, I've got two wild spaces open. Oh, shoot. Okay, I didn't close... Sorry, 1 second. I thought I had closed the Roll20, but I actually closed my character sheet. Have I cut out?
No,
Oh, no, you're good.
No, we
Okay.
can hear
Okay.
you.
Okay, because everyone was being very quiet, and I
We're
was
just
like, oh,
being
no,
patient. We want to see you stab the ankles.
Yeah.
Yay, okay, alright. Da-da-da-da. Alright. Alright, first attack.
Your
How the
attacks
heck
are
do I
enhanced
roll
because
in-
you're a monk, correct?
Yes, everything.
Good.
26 to hit.
26 hits.
Could he make a saving throw called, Constitution?
Heck yeah. He'll roll a Constitution save. Uh, 26.
A 26?
Yep.
Well, that certainly passes. That will do... 11 points of damage. Second slash. Nin jumps up and tries to slash across this guy's back of his neck. And that will be a 28 to hit. And I need
hits.
another Constitution
You got a
throw.
21.
That passes. This one only does 5 points of damage. And we're going to go with another attack with all the attacks. You know, flurry of blows.
All right.
That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
All right, this one is going to do 2 plus 4 is 8 plus
Are you stunning
4
strike these
is
all, by the way?
12 damage. And this is a final stunning strike.
Only one?
This is another stunning strike, yes.
I thought you were doing
12
flurry of
damage.
blows.
Yeah, yes, I've done 3 stunning strikes and a and 3 flurry of, and 1 for blah, blah, blah. I've used 4 of my powers.
I'm confused. What I'm asking is, when you use your Fury of Blows, do you do a stunning strike each Fury of Blow, or is it just 1 for the whole Fury of Blows?
I do a Fury of Blow, and then for each attack I hit, I can choose to do a stunning strike.
How many did
So
you hit?
every time I hit, I've chosen to be a stunning strike.
How many times did you hit with your Fury of Blows?
I've hit 3 times.
All right, that's a 19, 28, and 22.
Okay, so it was only 1 extra attack because I had already done the 2 other attacks.
Oh, this was all of your Fury of Blow.
Fury of Blow.
I didn't
gives
know
me
this was
1
only.
extra attack.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Sorry. Another quit. In that case, it's a 19.
All right. Yeah. No, he passes.
And how much damage did he take from the last Fury of Blow attack? The last attack?
12 damage. And then Nin will back up. And Nin will hide
What's happening?
as a reaction. As Nin goes back into the darkness, their Fury of Blows a little less effective than they wanted it to be.
Okay.
And that
Badass as hell.
At the end of
is
your
Nin's
turn,
turn.
they're going to use their legendary action.
Hey,
They are going to bring down the sword from their side, and you're going to watch as they swipe it upwards, striking Chose with all of their might.
They have disadvantage unless they can see through
See
darkness.
through magical darkness.
Where is the black around them?
There is a circle.
All right. Yeah, they'll have disadvantage. Let me read their stat block really quick. They're gonna reckless this, so they're gonna stabilize it out to just a regular attack. Which means you guys get advantage on them.
Is Reckless different in this version?
No, it's the same as usual. It's you get advantage on attacks for everyone to get advantage on attacks against stuff.
I'm thinking of like the does plus 10 damage or something.
No, that's
That's thinking the -5 plus 10.
Yeah.
great weapon master.
Yeah, and sharpshooter.
Oh yeah.
No, because Mari's got it.
Why isn't there a dagger master that lets you do that?
Because that would be you could give yourself a
Sharpshooter
-10 to do plus
But
20.
martial classes are so underpowered. They need it.
That would actually go on.
A rogue would need it. so much.
The thing is,
So-
like, what
so-
you're
so
saying is,
much.
like, wrong, but also Mari is practically a rogue and also does that with her dagger using sharpshooter, so I don't know what the problem is. I am doing that already.
Does a 26 hit, Chose?
No, but yeah. the highest I could make my AC is a 15.
You're going to
Even then, that's
take
with force.
19 damage as he swipes up at
Okay.
you.
Okay.
All the while, he's just screaming, and just swinging this blade at you, and just trying to just massacre you. But he can only do one attack on his legendary action.
Oh.
And next in the initiative is going to be Exodus.
Oh. Ow.
What?
This is confirmed.
Ow. Don't woof. Woof. Exodus is gonna go right there. I love that video so much. Don't woof. Woof. And X is gonna make 3 attacks. Nope. I take that back. X is going to bonus action rage and make 2 attacks against him with advantage because he reckless and is in darkness, and X has blind sight, so is unaffected by the darkness.
Oh, you already have advantage against him because he did reckless.
I know, but but the darkness would counteract it. But I have blind sight, so it doesn't matter. So I just have advantage on these. So what I'm gonna do for that, so it's not confusing, is roll 2d20.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you have blind sight and can see him through the darkness, why would you need to do reckless if you have to?
Okay, I'm not doing reckless.
He's not. He's just saying he would have done reckless.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, that was definitely confusing on my part. So I'm just gonna do that. Go through. Yeah. So 28 for the first.
28 will hit.
29 for the second.
That will hit.
I'm gonna burn 2 potent aptitudes. He's gonna need to make me 2 dex saves with disadvantage.
Okay.
As well. 4 plus. Make sure I'm adding all my stuff. Plus 10. Plus. I'll just do this first.
Dex saves?
Yeah, 2 at disadvantage. He will take a total of 14, 25 piercing from enhanced weapons.
He gets a 10 and a 14.
So both fail. So he's also going to take an additional.
I just added all. Wait, what's the original damage?
I'll just add it all together. It's enhanced piercing. And it's 25 points.
Okay. Yep. It's got
And then he's. Oh, I forgot the R. 26 points of acid damage on top of that. So a total of 51 points of damage. As he does that. And then he is going to use the rest of his move to go. All right. And that'll do it for X.
At the end of your turn, he's once again going to swipe at Chose. He's going to say, "You will not threaten me in my power!" As he's like just like getting angry and more flustered and frustrated. He's trying to swipe this darkness away. Is he going to swing at you again?
Did another reckless attack?
I don't know if
It's only once per turn.
Can you,
Reckless
well,
attack's
it's
only once per turn.
all
It's a different
attack
turn.
rolls.
I was
All
going to say,
attack
technically,
rolls
this is a
during
different
that
turn, Nick.
Yeah.
Not round. Reckless attack isn't once per round, it's once per turn. Which means, I think.
But this isn't a turn because this is a legendary action. So,
Right.
And also, it's if he recklesses, the way it works for him, it's all attacks. He doesn't have to pick one attack or another. But he can't use it anyways, so it is going to be on disadvantage.
Yeah, do your worst.
What's your AC?
What did he roll anyways? I wanna
got a 15.
hear. Then that matches.
Shield. Just have your action.
I don't know if I can't remember what the name
Your
of-
separate force was before your turn.
Yeah, so you still have a reaction.
Do you have
Yeah.
the force points?
Right,
though?
I'm just
That's
trying
the
to figure
question.
out.
It's not.
What the-
It's a class feature of the counselor. They get an ability that lets them
Oh.
reaction to add their wisdom or charisma to their AC.
Oh,
so
I
just
see
do
it. Force
it.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh my god, and you use your. Oh my god, that's so good. Never mind. I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, as you hold
I
up
thought that cost force points.
as you hold up your hands inflexibly and build this barrier of force around you, you watch as his blade glances and skims up around it as it curves almost around you like an egg shape and then slams down into the metal. You can watch as the metal underneath the ground near him begins to warp and pile up and around and wave around you.
Nice.
As
That's
we
equal to my proficiency.
move to Sorrow.
Cool. Reckless attack, so I have advantage.
Yep.
Bonus action, rage before that. Let me just make sure I know what I'm here. Gotcha. Sweet. That is a 13 for the first attack.
That misses.
Gotcha. I'll just do the traditional one. There we go. A 28.
That hits.
Cool. Then I'm going to 2d6. X plus 1d6 plus.
Before you roll your damage, he's going to attempt to do something. Oh, he doesn't have a wait. Would his reaction recycle at the end of his turn?
His turn.
Yeah.
It's
and
at the
his
start of
after
his turn,
turn.
or it's the end of his turn?
Start.
Okay,
Start.
then he doesn't have his
So-
reaction. He doesn't have his reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Continue. And he's used all of his legendary actions. Okay.
Okay, that should be all the damage I'm in. 28 damage.
Yeah, he takes 28 damage.
And that will be my turn.
All right.
Very nice.
At the end of your turn, his turn starts. As he looks and he's going to say, if I'm going to use this body as needed, then I will use everything at its disposal. As you're going to watch as he
You really
reaches
want to go into a kid's body?
up into the sky. What? What? That doesn't have anything to do with what he said.
That's what it is. Just saying.
He's talking about him. He's gonna reach up. Anyways, he's gonna reach up in the sky.
He just kind of seems real superficial, is all.
As he reaches up into the sky, you guys will watch
With his body.
as a shadow. Andrew.
Sorry.
You'll watch as a shadow begins to loom over all of you. As you look up, you'll see this massive metallic worm laying in space above all of you. As you see, I gotta make it a little bigger. The monolith. As he looks forward laughing, he is going to take his blade and he's going to point it over next at Chose, and he's going to say, "You are his friend, which means if I get rid of you, he'll be weaker for it." He's going to reckless, and he's going to make 3 attacks against you.
Mm. I deserve that.
This is Soro. That's getting hit.
Oh.
Sounds good. First attack, I'm gonna let him hit.
All right.
As I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Sweet. I'm gonna make the other attacks then too.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
Okay.
Does a...
He's still... Wait.
What?
Yeah, let me hear. Never mind. No, never mind. Keep going.
So the first attack's gonna hit. Does a 27 hit?
Yep.
And does a 19 land?
19 does as well.
Okay. So hitting with all 3 attacks.
What type of damage?
Do you have resistance to kinetic?
Yes.
He is going to go through that using one of his abilities. He is able to bypass resistances and immunities to kinetic damage. Let's see. I have to roll all this. As he begins slashing, he's going to deal 64 damage as he takes his blade and begins swiping like a madman, bringing it up and down, back and forth, trying to utilize as much of his power as he can. All the while he's screaming as he's doing this. With
Sounds good.
That. Okay. With that, it's going to go to the monolith. The monolith is going to kind of hover over here. It is going to attempt to slam down onto Twilight with its big, sharp tooth maw.
What I do? Shut up.
Jeez, Katie, why do you had to bring the giant space worm to kill us?
I am not taking responsibility for any of this. No.
I know whose fault it is.
Exodus is.
No.
Oh, that's crazy. I was gonna say Aldrich.
That's the one.
Oh my gosh, what the fuck?
It's Aldrich's
Does a
fault.
15 hit you?
Why? Why'd he do this? No, I don't think so.
As he slams down, he's a bit bigger than you by a lot, so it's a bit hard for him to aim. He's then going to take his tail and kind of whip it up and forward and try to slam it down in your place.
Whose fault this be then?
Does a 17 hit you?
No, it don't.
As he slams his tail on the ground, it is also a miss. As it lets out a horrible mechanic like scream sound that you guys weren't able to hear while I was in space. But you can now.
Is this the spoiler?
Alright. So now, in the next in the initiative, Dash, you're no longer paralyzed.
Cool. Cool. Just take a look at something really quickly.
Also, there's a big worm kind of chilling above your head.
Huh?
There's a big mechanical monolith hanging over near you.
Didn't it land
Where?
on?
Hey, he's trying to eat Twilight, but Twilight's small.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let me just check this really quickly and make sure I don't have any of these that are helpful. I can't really do that. Oh, well. Hold on. Let me just check this force power.
Oh, did you move when you did that stuff earlier, Exodus?
Yeah.
And then you went back?
Yeah, I moved back over in front of Dash.
Oh, damn.
I was only 5 feet away to step in to
Oh,
range.
yeah.
And then so I used 20 feet to back up.
Gotcha.
Let me just
That
check
was so close.
this because I want to make sure. Yeah, that's one of those, unfortunately, so I can't do that. But I could do that or that instead. So let me just check this really quickly. I'm sorry, I should have done this beforehand, and I did not because I was not thinking. Uh-huh. Is that really useful though right now? I feel like it probably isn't, unfortunately. So instead, yeah. Dash is going to throw his lightsaber. Is it possible to get a little lightsaber token?
Heck yeah.
I'll just draw one. I'll just draw one here. I can do this really quick. It's got like a silver blade, I believe, right? Do a little.
Here, is
Do a
this
little
it?
like.
Is that it? It's a
Right, I
blacksmith.
got-
That's what I found when I looked up saber.
Cutie
you like
made
a
a pink
blacksmith?
one, but I want to make it like this.
Kitty didn't even make
I'm
one
gonna
cohesive
zoom in.
piece.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna zoom in
did.
really quickly. Like this. It's like lightsaber like that, lightsaber, and then it's gonna have a handle like this. It's like lightsaber like that.
Oh no,
Uh-huh.
no.
That's my lights, and then I'm gonna put a little circle of blue around it like this, showing it's a lightsaber. And then I'm gonna ask Ty to select that and group it, maybe. Or I can just
Oh,
I can just do it on my own as long as I
Can
move
you
them all
do
at
it?
the
Because
same
I
time.
get the
can just do
fucking
it on my own.
monolith every time I do it.
Oh, except for now it's not gonna be in a spot because I made it too big.
Here, wait.
Hold
I'll
on.
put it up north, and I'll make it smaller.
Wait,
Put it up
wait,
north,
wait.
and I'll make it smaller.
Okay.
All right, not too far. Okay, that's good. Perfect. There we go.
Ha! There we go. And then I can go like this. No, I want the whole thing. Like that. Kitty,
Away from there.
Katie, you have to get that away from us so I can select. Oh, wait, I can't select your things. Never mind. And if I just do this, like that, it should. There we go. Now it moves nicely. Okay, so it's gonna go there. As his bonus action, and attack him. And first, before he does that, he's using his action to heal himself. So
I
he's gonna
believe the
cast
saber
heal
has
as a
blind
second
sight
level
too,
power.
so I think it can hit without you seeing it. I think that's how that works. I don't actually know.
I would assume that I'm rolling on disadvantage, but it's up to you because I can't see him.
I'm gonna rule it that the saber doesn't need to see,
Okay.
unless it says something else specifically that you have to see the target.
So it does not have disadvantage.
I don't believe so, unless the spell says otherwise. But we don't
Okay,
need
good.
to do semantics.
Let me just do my force points really quick because that should be 2, 3. Okay, so I've used 3 force points. Heal is a D8 plus your. Oh wait, but I can't add anything to it anyways. So just roll 2d8 because he's casting at 2nd level. He heals 12 hit points. It's not much, but it's something. Then I'm gonna bonus action throw the lightsaber, and do that. As he hides behind Not actually using the hide action, but hiding behind Exodus. His lightsaber's gonna go and attack. So that's gonna be yep. 13 to hit. Assuming that misses. And that's his turn.
No.
Next. Ty.
1 second, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, can you say what you said? I apologize.
He got a 13, which I'm assuming misses, and that's his turn.
Yes, that will miss. He's gonna look quite annoyed if he could see what the hell was swinging at him. Legendary action on your turn. He is going to move without invoking opportunity attacks here. That's going to be his legendary action. He's going to have his sword pointed back at Soro, who he's heavily wounded. As he kind of
I'm just at half.
That's still pretty heavy. If you lost like half your body, that's pretty heavily. I'm just saying, like, okay, I'm just saying he's pointing at you. And he's gonna look at Dash. He's going to say, "If you just let me have your power, I will leave your friend to live. Isn't that what you want? To save everyone, Dash, to make sure they all live. You care so little for yourself."
Man, you still really don't know Dash.
My
You
friends
also don't know
care
me.
about-
Ooh.
My friends care about me. Selfish to let myself die.
Soro smiles.
He's not going to do anything with that yet, because it's not his next move. It is now Twilight's turn. You got a big worm. Oh, you're muted.
I forgot to unmute. Okay. Twilight is gonna cast Phase Strike on himself as a bonus action. So his movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. And then he's gonna 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, I don't want to be that close to him. Are we running now?
Oh, are you asking us?
Yeah, I'm seeing them, but also I'm right here, so asking you two as well.
If I can respond, I'll just shout. I'll just shout. We can.
If you stay here, you're going to get killed.
Hmm.
I won't let anyone die. If they're staying, then I'm staying.
And again, maybe there is a giant.
How are we supposed to fight all of this?
I don't know. I have some faith.
And besides that, how are we supposed to run?
Don't we? Don't we have a key?
Doesn't matter. They still want to take Dash.
And so we leave and don't let them.
Okay, tell this nice man to do that.
called just leaving and fighting him off as we leave.
Twilight, the key goes here.
He'll attack the big.
All right.
Does a 25 hit him?
That hits.
I also got extra attack.
Are you gonna stunning strike?
No.
Okay.
Well, is that a bonus action?
No, you just spend a key point to do it, or a focus point.
Okay. Then actually, I will do that. Con save.
Heck yeah.
Gosh, I don't know.
He gets a 17.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, 17. Okay, my DC is a 17.
Okay. He does not want to get stunned. He's going to use one of his legendary resistances, but he only has a few left. So that's worked its way through for a very low cost.
For him, he takes 7 damage. And then extra attack.
How much damage did he take?
7.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit him?
14 does not hit.
Ooh. And then Twilight is gonna. I was like right here, right?
Mhm.
Wait. It's gonna. Gosh dang it. Gonna move like over here.
All right. He's going to use. Is that your turn? I should say.
Yes.
He's going to use his legendary action on your turn. And he is going to look at Exodus, and he's going to say, "The other one is fond of you, but you are but a piece of metal in my way."
I suppose you're a hunk of flesh in mine.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay. Oh, I have my caps locks on. That is a pain in the
Much
butt.
hate y'all don't have a 20 AC.
No, X does not have a high AC.
He's got a high everything up.
Yeah.
We're gonna re-roll one of those.
Nikos, if you have a low AC, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Me as Exodus or me as Nikos?
Exodus.
I mean, I have a 14.
12.
Technically a 16, but I have no way to amp it up either.
That'll be 28
oof.
damage on his legendary attack.
28. Okay.
That bypasses
and this
resistance.
I was gonna say it bypasses, right? Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
It is now Chose's turn.
Okay. I'm going to use. Yeah. I'm gonna use my movement.
Here, I changed your direction. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Uh,
that's darkness. Remember, that's a big darkness circle.
yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then...
Oh.
Andy?
Oh, I thought...
Must have been just a glitch or something.
Oh, Andy dropped from Roll20 is what happened.
I'm just gonna keep... Yeah. I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna take the defense action. Or
Okay.
what's it called? Dodge.
Dodge action.
Yeah, thank you.
Heck yeah, nobody ever uses that. I love it.
+2 to that AC, yo.
Do it. Is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn. Yep.
He's gonna use his last legendary reaction to reach up his blade, and he's going to say, "Get out of my way!" as he's going to strike at Dash. Not at Dash, sorry, at Exodus. It's the same exact roll, to 17 again.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He's gonna... Wait, can he do that one too? How's that weird? Okay. Just gonna... So that stays the same. And then that one's gonna... Okay. That's going to be 24 damage.
Alright.
As he's going to swipe his sword down, he's going to try to swing it into your arm with the heavy damage. He doesn't cut it off, obviously, but he definitely bruises up the very fancy freak armor that you've put into your build.
Heck yeah.
With that, we'll go into the next in the initiative order, which is going to be Nin.
Another darkness charge explodes out from right around this guy. It's engulfing everyone around that way. Nin coming past here, jumping over. Who the heck is this? Am I
Sora.
jumping
That's
on?
me. I'll
So,
bend
yeah.
a bit so you can jump over my back like leapfrog.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump onto your back, jump over it,
Give you elevation.
and stab my swords down into this boy.
It's over, Nagasato. I have the high ground.
You fool, you fought Jedi and you have fought Sith, but you have never fought the badasses.
That's a 21 to hit.
A 21 hits.
Alright, can I have a Constitution saving throw?
You certainly frickin' can, buddy. Just give me 1 second.
And I need to see how often I can do these extra damages.
23.
That passes. Disruptive shock is 1 per turn. Cool. And what's the other one? Covert Master. Alright. That will deal 1 plus 4. Plus another 4 is 9 points damage. Second attack. Coming in. Kind of squirreling over his face, going to try to stab him in the stomach. That is a 18 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. All right. Third attack. Oh wait, no, Fury of Blow attack. Sorry. Which is my third attack. A 27 to hit.
That hits.
Stunning strike.
He's gonna roll.
Root.
He gets a 23 again.
This guy does not want to be stunned, and he won't be stunned by me.
He doesn't want to be stunned. Twilight almost got him stunned.
7, 15, 19 points of damage as I stab straight into his stomach.
Hmm.
All right.
Nice.
Nice. Jinx.
All right, and then Nin jumps and kind of hides right next to Dash over here.
All right. It is now
And that's Nin's turn.
an initiative order. It is now Exodus's turn.
Yes. Okay. Looking at all this around him,
I gotta
Exodus is
change
going
the music
to
real quick for this.
take an analysis of everything. Nagasato being right there, or not Nagasato, just Sato. Exodus is kind of gonna sit there for a moment processing, and he's gonna say, "We seem to be in a losing battle. We need reinforcements. We need assistance. I was hoping to keep you buried, but it seems I may need your help." And X is gonna kind of like slap the side of his head a couple times as the the lens eye kind of flickers a little bit before it kind of flickers from this like green glowing into this red glowing light. As Exodus says, "Wake up. I need you to get control of that," gesturing up to the monolith.
What's in it for me?
An hour a day.
Agreed. It'll twist your head and look up, and it's gonna make a roll.
Wow.
We do a little hacking.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
Wake the fuck up, samurai.
We got a Leviathan to take over.
At the moment, I have control of it, just barely. Finish this fight quickly and get this thing moving.
Okay. Is that my turn?
No, you have full movement and you have full
Okay.
actions.
Okay, great. Full actions
I'll be
too.
right back.
Has Nagasato reckless attacked? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's in darkness.
Yes.
So I would have advantage anyways. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to attack him 3 times. Action, extra attack, bonus action. So to go up through all my. There we go. 16 for the first.
That misses.
That misses. 21 for the second.
That hits.
30 for the third.
That hits.
Okay. So he's going to need to make, again, 2 deck saves with disadvantage.
All right.
2d plus. I'll just add those there.
That's going to be a 10 again and a 13.
Both fail. So he's not resistant to the enhanced piercing, right?
No.
Or is he? Okay, cool. Then I'm just going to add all of the damage together.
Yes, that's what you did
So-
last time.
Yeah, so I'll just do it all in one roll this time instead of... That's 61 points of damage from the 2 attacks.
Yeah, as you do all this damage to him, what are these weapons?
So these are like my syringe blades that kind of come out from the wrist, or from the forearm.
As you begin striking at him, As you're filling him with this bubbling acid, you watch as he begin drips and removing these chunks of flesh. You watch as he screams out and he'll go, "No! No! No, I will continue on even as this body dies!" And you'll watch as the body begins to tear apart. You'll see only the skeleton underneath this flesh, as it looks like the creature passes away, but as he bounces back, as he flips back up and begins to continue on.
Okay, so we're dealing with a resident evil boss. Exodus is going to then just kind of like take a defensive position in front of Dash, kind of arms spread, kind of crouching a little bit, and that'll be it for this turn.
I have one request.
Yes.
The hours do not include time piloting the ship. That way I can go to planets I want.
Yes, fine, but I wish to be conscious.
Deal.
There we are. That's it for Exodus's turn. Exodus/Zeta.
Oh my god. Deal with the devil.
Yeah. Andy, this is very Quentin and Alice, isn't it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Soro, it is your turn.
Cool.
No.
Let's just boop. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Reckless.
All right.
First attack is a 28,
That hits.
and second attack is an 18.
Separate the damages for me, like turn like attack wise. So give me damage first attack and then damage second attack.
Gotcha. Because I got hit by him. Can time to add a shit ton. I'm gonna reroll one of those 2s. Okay, whatever. 35 damage for the first attack.
All right. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm just double checking some things of what I can do.
Okay.
35 again.
All right. Yeah, as you begin striking at him, the first attack you watch as he falls down once again, and he begins to crawl back up. This time, you can see his flesh, even with the acid melting it away, is attempting to wrap back around these bones as he's going to say, "No, no, this will not be the end. I will get what I need."
After the first attack.
And then same with the second attack. This is both these attacks. He's still pressing forward, pressing onward.
Okay. Man, you can talk a lot. As I will end my turn.
All right. As the next turn goes, it is his turn. Yes, it's his turn.
I am back.
Hello.
Whose turn is it?
His.
He's going to walk back, stumbling backwards. He's going to fall down for a moment.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Nikos, want to make an opportunity attack or no?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I would love to. Yep. Okay.
26.
Since he was in the shadows, we would have advantage on the attack, right?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. 30. Oof.
Nice. Okay.
Alright, 1d4.
Nikos,
my
your
final
attack will not
force
land
points.
because he's going to use a reaction where
Okay.
he's going to reach out with a force, and you're going to watch as your attack, because he matches you with a 30,
Cool.
is going to hover as the force holds it upwards, hovering right above him. He's going to say, "No, droid, I will not let you continue this any further."
I deal 30 damage to him.
You deal 30 damage.
Yes.
He is still up. As you strike at him, he goes, "Stop hitting me! Let me do what I need to do, please."
Never gave Dash that chance, did ya?
I let him escape. I let him live. I gave him.
You
the chance
didn't let
to
him
live.
do shit. I'm not gonna let you do shit. Keep running. Keep coming back. Keep healing or whatever. I'll stay here as long as I need to. Takes hours. Takes days. I'll keep doing the same thing over and over. I'm used to throwing with my sword and hidden. Pretty good at it. I can keep doing it for a long time. So, come on. How long do you want this to happen? Am I still there?
Yes.
Yeah, you're still here.
He's
Making sure.
As he backed up, he's gonna look at Twilight. And he's going to say, "Kill them," and you're gonna make a Wisdom save for me. Kill them, do as I say.
by the way?
Is this a
This
force
is the charm.
save?
Yeah,
Is this a
Would be a force.
it is the first save.
advantage?
Heck yeah.
Sever Force.
You can't see.
Oh, shit.
Because of darkness in front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or would that darkness end?
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
I would worry about it, but I got a 10.
Would the doctor send?
What?
Would the darkness end?
Would it?
Chris?
Because there's two darknesses up. I don't know if that you have
They're
concentration on both.
I thought
grenades.
they're
There's no
tech
concentration required for that.
These are grenades.
How long does it
Um,
last for?
shit.
I got a
Lasts for a
10 for my
minute.
wisdom.
Fred.
What'd you get, Andy, Katie?
I got a 10 for my wisdom save.
Even with advantage?
No.
But yeah, I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't-
This is this a tech power by any chance?
No, it's a force.
Okay, I had to check. I just had to check.
I would have gotten an
That's
8
Always,
on it.
always good.
That's for sure, because I
Because
couldn't.
Damn.
I'm just reading back. God, we started Wild Space such a long time ago, and we've pinned to so many things. Yeah, you have advantage. Okay, that's what it does. I just wanted to make sure I didn't do anything more. Yeah, so you are charmed by him. And let me tell you what that entails. While the target is charmed, you have a telepathic link. As long as you're within 1 mile of it, you can use this telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious, which it does to the best of its ability. You can specify a simple or general course of action, such as attack this creature, run over there, fetch that object. If the creature completes the order, it doesn't receive particular directions from you. It defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability. You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target until the end of the next turn. The target takes only actions that you choose, which is to kill Exodus. Doesn't do anything that you don't allow, and during that time you can also cause this creature to use a reaction, but this requires you to use your own reaction as well. So yeah, he's not going to take full control of you, but because he's already issued you a command. And he's going to look up at the monolith. He's going to say, "Get rid of them! Take them away from here! And leave him! Leave the child!" And the monolith just looks down at him as it's the monolith's turn. And the monolith's just going to slam down onto the planet, grabbing onto him.
Heck
As
yeah.
it slams onto him, you're gonna watch as it hits. You're going to watch as it slams down, grabbing onto him, and it's going to throw him up in the air. You're going to watch as these gears and pistons begin spinning and crushing around as he begins getting tossed up in the air and spiraling around. He seems to be alive and conscious through all of this as he's continuing to scream and yell. And you're going to watch as the monolith lifts him up into the sky and holds him up above the rest of you, as it's just going to hold him up there.
How high up is it, by the way?
This monolith can move. Well, let's take a look. 'Cause it was right
30
next
feet,
to-
Ty. Say 30 feet.
I can't jump that high.
It's 50 feet up.
Say 30 feet, Ty. Damn
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry, Andy.
How am I supposed
You
to
know what,
jump?
Andy? It's 30 feet up.
Cool. Okay, it looked like it was 30 feet up. I don't know.
I mean, wait, it doesn't look like it's up anything. It's a big token. And it's here.
What?
That's not what I meant, Ty.
It's a here.
Okay. Thank you, Ty.
We're
Thank
gonna
you.
send it down.
Oh. I guess now we're just fighting on top of the monolith.
Okay, no, that's just for your own happinesses. Yeah, he's
What?
getting tossed around by this creature, and his screams are indecipherable. As it is now, Dash's turn.
Okay, Ty, I have to ask a question.
Yeah.
Dash's light foil. Can it
Yeah.
only be used using a bonus action? He can't attack with it using his action?
If you want to use it as your action, I feel like it could be. That wouldn't break the game.
Okay. In that case, he's going to bonus action, cast Phase Strike. And then he's going to use his action to move Sword Boyo. Oh, not Twilight, just Sword Boyo. No, not just that part of Sword Boyo, all of Sword Boyo, but none of Twilight. Why can't I just select... Twilight, would you move to the right for one moment?
What?
That far away? Not that far.
didn't
Okay, I got
do
it. I
that.
got it. I got it now. I got it.
What?
That's all I had to do was move it that far.
That was
up
Andrew.
towards-
Andrew did that.
Wow. Okay.
No
Up
idea.
towards Nagasado, where it's
Now
going
it
to
just
make
looks like I'm
an attack
fighting.
on advantage. And I have supreme accuracy, so I'm going to roll 3d20. The fuck? That's a 22?
That hits.
Okay,
Um,
good. Okay. This is gonna do sneak attack damage because it has advantage. So that's gonna be 1d8 plus that plus that plus that. I think. Let me just check and make sure how
Oh
much
wait,
damage.
god damn it, Katie's a monk. I charmed a monk.
My cover's been blown because Chris reminded me to do that because I wouldn't have remembered it.
Well, also,
Just kinda
Katie,
told me
I'm gonna
to.
be honest. If you walked to within 5 feet of me, your charm would have ended. So
I
it
would've
doesn't.
walked- I would have walked over here.
To Exodus.
Yeah, yeah, and then I spend 5 feet movement, and then your charm's over.
Compared to these other people, I'm very disappointed in my 23 damage, but 23 damage.
Yeah, as you
Hey, that's
begin
pretty good.
slicing away at him, he continues to scream as he's being grinded, his bones still just barely holding together. Even as the lightsaber strikes and begins slicing them, you'll watch as the force reaches out and holds them together as he's letting out these yelps of pain. Anything he could be saying that was coherent is gone at this point, as his voice box is barely remaining on his neck.
And just for security, I'm going to run my full distance away from him. So I have an extra 30 feet plus my regular speed. So that is going to be 60 feet just straight in this direction.
Oh, off the map?
I mean, that's the away direction. I mean, I guess I could.
This is
I
also
guess I
an
could
away.
have him.
But
That
it's
would
like
be
towards the
towards
ship.
him, first of all. I could go this direction, but
Yeah, you
that
go
would
off
also
the
be
map.
technically off the map.
I mean, yeah, but at least like you can place it there. You can't place this direction.
Okay, alright, I'll go that direction then. Let me go back to my
Hey,
picker-upper.
wait. Can you just place it over here and then just pretend like it's over there?
You fall off the planet, Andy.
Yeah! That's a good point. Actually, Katie's right. Okay, can we do that, Ty? Can we
Do what?
say I've moved off in that direction that you're pointing in right now,
Yeah.
and then to show that I am down here, which is 60 feet away from the same point.
Yeah. Yeah. Just go that way.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
Is that Katie
My
is
turn.
Tommy in it?
No.
Yeah, it is.
Should I play it over the stream? I'm gonna play it on the
Let
stream.
me see. Where is this? What's happening?
Check
Wait,
wild
I wanna
space.
see.
Just kill the
Ah,
woman.
wild
Feeling
space.
good.
You've already seen this, Andy.
I'm gonna replay it for the stream.
Just kill the woman. Feeling good.
No.
Just kill the woman, feeling good. I lost all focus. Dash, that's your turn?
Yes, it is.
Aw, legendary action, he's just gonna be in slicing the fuck away at this creature with his weapon that's knotted in his hand. So he's just using his fist and dealing such little damage. As we're going to go to Twilight's turn.
Oh,
Guess you
Twilight.
can do charm.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Twilight, as a bonus action, is going to look down at his little belt that holds all his items in it, and he's gonna see this little hologram recording thing, and then he's just gonna close his eyes and resist this charm by charm.
See ya, fucking charm. You're out of here, man. This charm is gone.
Yeah. Then it's an action. This thing is. Wait. He's 30 feet up in the air?
30 feet in the air. Andy made a DM request that I could not deny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I, in fact, don't know how to fly, so. I'm gonna hold
To
my
grab down to the
action.
lightsaber. That doesn't work that way. I'm just
I was.
watching it.
You could do the thing with Soro where you get launched in the air.
No, thank you. He already doesn't want to fight. No. He's gonna wait for more people to leave. And also move, like, over here. Wait, maybe, like, over here? Yeah. I don't want to be in the darkness, though. And then I'm gonna hold his action to attack this guy if he gets anywhere near Twilight.
Heck yeah. Chose.
I'm gonna look towards I'm gonna look back at everyone. And like they are and ask what do we do next?
I think we go. As I'll ask Dash in my head. Ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
we're ready
get
to go.
back.
Let's go. Get the fuck out of here.
Using the leopard thing or just going away?
Oh, I'll ask Dash again. Which way?
Wait, do we need this thing?
The worm can't go with you because the bus and the worm can't go with you because they're not on the planet. So if you use the machine,
That's fine.
Was it clear to us that we needed to use the key in this thing?
yes, it is very clear. It's got a big
Then
keyhole.
Dash would not have run away from it. Whoops.
You can say you went that
whoops.
direction. I don't mind. Because I thought
me
you would have.
just-
I didn't know what you were.
Okay. Let me just redo my 60 feet here. Let's see.
because I can probably reach it.
like that.
Yeah.
You don't have the
And-
key though.
Damn it.
Planning on
I don't
leaving
have the
right
key. Exodus
now?
has the key. Wait, Exodus has the key, so
He's right there. You can free action if he gives it to you.
We know that Exodus has the key.
Oh, you don't know how
didn't he
to
tell us?
Did he?
Yeah, he told us.
Because we were saying all we need is the
Sato
key.
said it. Sato said it.
Sato
said
he
it,
gave
okay.
it to Exodus.
Yeah,
Okay,
and we
okay.
were like, all we need is the key, right? So we could just
Yeah.
leave. That was Twilight's whole
Yeah.
I
original argument.
I'm right here. Look at me. I can just move right here.
Wait, but if you put this key in, aren't we all teleporting somewhere?
Ender, is your turn after mine?
It's right now.
Then if
I can
Exodus
literally
would have
move
handed,
right
all right,
over
I don't-
here.
this is a lot of suspensions of things we would have done. But if Exodus would have given
Story
the
wise,
key, then
we
he
can
would
say
have
we can say
he
well
would
down.
have run over
well-
here and then handed the key off to Chose
We can
because
say
he couldn't
then.
get this far.
We can say while
You
Chose is
guys-
asking this, then you're running through the clouds with like your hands over your eyes, kind of like sprinting over towards him.
Would Exodus have handed the key to Dash or not?
Is this clearly gonna kill Dash from what Exodus was told? I mean, wasn't this what didn't Sato say this is what his son would have done? That's why he couldn't
His
do it?
son would have been expendable because he didn't want to leave with this thing. He didn't want to be here when it left. That's what he was saying. Like his son is expendable.
Right.
To get out of here.
So
he didn't leave
whatever-
enough context if it's gonna kill him or not. Just that his son would be
Oh,
expendable.
fuck.
Okay, let me actually do this in RP then.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Ash will look up at Exodus and he'll hold on to Exodus because he can't see anything. As he's like trying to like see in the darkness, he's gonna hold on to Exodus. He's gonna say, "Give me the key. This thing is leaving. That's the way that we're gonna die. There's still hope because maybe I can do what I did on the ship again, and we can leave from wherever it's taking us."
Hmm.
It's our only chance. We don't have a guarantee that it's going to kill anyone, but we do have a guarantee that we have to do it.
Here's what's gonna happen. And Ty, feel free to say no.
Okay.
You feel a key get slapped into your hand, Dash. But Exodus says, "What are you doing? Don't."
This is
As-
the only way. I will not
Yeah.
die here with you. Our deal was that I get to live for 1 hour each day.
Yeah. And that's how that happened.
Ash is just going to say,
Dash,
"Firmly."
Exodus is
Thank you,
also gonna
Death.
hurl you. like with a helpful toss.
Well, also, with this happening, could I move in a different direction
Yes.
than
Also, Exodus,
running away?
make an athletics check for me.
Yes. Oh. Let's see. D20.
Every 10 you get every 10 you get above 0, that's how many tens of feet the dash will be.
Okay. I'll give you at least a little bit. 13.
Yeah, you'll get thrown 10 feet.
Okay, so I can make it a full 70 feet, which is still not enough, which is fine, because I'm going to get thrown 10 feet, and then I'm going to just run over to Chose and hand off the key to Chose. So I'm going to hand the key to Chose, and I'll say, "Just put it in!"
I hope I get enough time to do my say thing, but I don't think I will.
I'll nod and then just 5, 10, 30. Well, I mean, if you want to say it, I'm fine if you want to say it during my thing.
Well, real quick then, I will look at Sun in the monolith. Well, it looks like someone has decided to take my job for me. Just know, if you want to come back after Dash, my proposal's still open to you. Just remember the name Sorrow. Because I'm gonna make sure I'll be your worst fucking devil you'll ever meet if you try to get back to Dash. As I stare at him. In the monolith. Fire away.
Real quick, do I know that if I put the key in, that I will die? Is that?
You don't. You don't.
No one really knows what's gonna happen.
Well, either way, that's what Chose is expecting. He's gonna put it in.
Yeah, as you
Chose our beloved.
run it over and place it into the key slot as Sorrow yells this speech up at the sky, as this guy is yelling, screaming at the top of his lungs as he's being ground up in the mouth of this obelisk. You'll watch as it does one final clamp as you finish your speech on it, as it'll begin to swim away into the sky. And then you guys will watch as this ship, this planet, begins to shake. You'll watch blue energy wrap around, and you'll watch as the platelets on the outside begin to fall inward towards the core, as this blue energy takes a shield. Each of you are falling, dropping towards the center of this planet as you collect near this core. You see what looks like millions spread across this planet of telescopes that are letting off this horrible beeping and ringing sound begin to whir to life as the ship begins to hum. You watch as it shoots forward and begins to skyrocket as if it's jumping through hyperspace, each of you being held only because of this force field that sits above you. As all of you are pinned down on the ground, you feel this air, this wind rushing around you, as each of you feel almost like the oxygen around this sphere begin to become less and less.
Oh.
You'll see flying underneath the blue shield what looks to be a silver ship flying over towards your location as it begins to spin and kind of rocket around. It's trying to keep itself flying as you guys are jumping into deep space.
I told him to not take it off the ground!
Oh god.
As it flies over
great.
towards you. Each of you that has lungs, the oxygen begins to leave quicker and quicker unless you have breath control. Any of you have breath control?
I'll use my final force points for breath control.
Heck yeah.
Damn it, I wish I had that. That sounds good right now.
The rest of us don't have it, so we better fucking run to the ship.
Can we run?
Well, okay, so those of you without breath control, however,
It's like
each one you have above your con score. So if you have 10, every one above 10 is how many minutes you have.
I got
get to the
4
ship.
minutes.
Got 2 minutes.
Before you're
I have-
unconscious, at least.
So I have 14, so I have 4 minutes then.
You have 4 minutes.
Dash
Cool.
will run to the largest group of people first, so he's gonna run straight over to Sorrow, Nin, and Exodus before he runs towards the ship.
Violet.
Okay, let's just go.
Which way is the ship? In this direction? Violet's running in the direction of the ship.
I think it's this
Yeah, we're
way.
all just gonna.
The ship,
I
you
think
don't
we're all
use
just
the
gonna.
map. The ship's like
Okay.
to the back behind you, up in the air, about 40 feet.
How do we get up?
Dash will go on the comms to the ship, and he'll just say, "Well, I told you not to take it off the ground, but just bring it down gently."
I didn't take it off the ground. The ground left me.
Well, fine, then just get closer to us.
It's they're just like, I haven't even turned it on yet, and I'm trying.
Oh my god.
As you look, the
You
engines are
haven't
not on.
turned it on.
No, the ship looks like it's currently hovering from the amount of force and wind that's being thrown around. And you just hear as Sunset grabs the mic and just goes, "We don't know how to start this thing." It's like in her most exasperated voice. And she's gonna she's gonna go very calmly, "Oh," and then you'll begin to hear a binary as the ship wears life.
I forgot that Sunset was on the ship.
Me too.
So can we all get on it?
As the ship tries to get closer and closer, you guys are gonna have to. Each of you that are jumping up to the ship, I'm gonna need some athletics checks.
Can I help someone as I'm gonna use Force Leap?
Yes, pick one person.
I can jump
Dash.
double.
Of course.
Double?
Can you jump well?
You're all monk. Or
Yeah.
monk.
The monks
think-
can each also take somebody with them if they like to.
If you could take Chose, that'd be great.
I can force jump.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I literally
can-
took that as my newest feature. The
Can't
force leap.
Nin also jump? Really? Can Exodus
Yeah,
not
monk.
jump?
Nico, see there?
We
Oh
gotta-
no, we don't know.
I'm muted. I'm back. I was talking. I have
What about
an
Chris?
item.
Chris is muted too.
I have a literal item called leaping legs.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Exodus is
Yeah,
like-
Okay,
monk.
we're fine.
Yeah, that's what
Chris
I
is
thought. Chris is a
monk.
monk.
So what is
guys,
Dash is the only one that
forgot.
needs help.
And I'm helping
Yeah,
Dash.
I don't have enough force. I don't have enough focus points. I used them all.
So-
It's
I'll
fine.
have
Dash
Twilight
and
will
stuff to
carry
win.
you.
Dash gets advantage
Joe will be fine.
to acrobatics.
Okay.
If I am jumping up on the ship and see that Nin is not jumping, can I just grab Nin and
Yes.
jump?
And then yes.
No, Nin is fine. You can't
It's-
get me.
It's too late.
The
Do
monks
you
both
want
have
to
advantage
fight?
on acrobatics though, and if the Twilight helps Nin will get a +2 on top of that advantage.
I don't need it.
Heck, do I have
We'll take it.
advantage?
God damn it.
Take it.
Take it.
You're not getting a choice.
I will
Twilight,
we will force feed you this spoon of medicine. God, we
Twilight,
will.
look him
This
up.
medicine of saving your life.
You're like an old person that's like, no, I don't need it. I'm fine. And they're like, no, you're
Meanwhile,
gonna
I
fuck.
literally got a
Twilight-
20 without you.
Okay,
Nice.
well, Twilight's still gonna throw you.
Well, now you have a 22.
Acrobatics. I got a 19.
Oh my goodness, you did worse than me.
Oh my
Because I
God.
was busy worrying about you.
All right.
Just say that you do Step of the Wind, and you double your jump distance, Katie.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought that's
doing
how
that.
I got advantage.
Yeah, that's how you
It
got advantage.
was.
Oh, then
Ah.
I shouldn't get advantage, but I still got a 20.
No, you get advantage from Twilight helping you.
What's the +2 from?
Nothing now.
Oh,
No.
But then you got a
think
20
we're
by
all up then.
itself.
okay.
Yes, so all of you, as you all land on this platform that begins to roll out from the ship behind it, as it's hovering in front of you, as all of this force is wrapping around, you watch as the spiraling metal mass beneath you with all of these towers is spinning quicker and quicker. You watch in front of you, the ship doesn't jump into hyperspace like your ships do. You'll watch as what looks like sitting above one of the moons nearby, a large portal begins to unravel as the planet itself breaks apart. Underneath you see this large discus circle that has a portal-like kind of structure and purplish goo essentially mixing around. And you watch as this planet slams into that goo as you guys jump up onto this platform of the ship and all climb inside. As the doors close, you guys are able to take a nice heavy breathe in as things move ever forward. And we're going to change the music.
So force sleep was enough for. Okay, yeah, it was enough. for me
Yes,
to get
everybody got in the ship. Everybody got in good.
Phew. And then, yeah, Key is still fine and intact in there as I left. It wasn't like wiggling out or nothing.
Push that boy in.
Yeah, I think that's what everything happening is evident that it was securely.
I just wanted to make sure, I just wanted to make sure in case that we needed a heroic sacrifice somewhere. You know, then I'd be 2 for 2 with Neo and then Cho.
See, but I feel like the whole point of like all of the talks that Dash has been having with Soro and with everyone else is that there doesn't have to be a heroic sacrifice, and that's like a selfish thing to do.
Yeah, no one wants anyone here to die.
Yeah, but nuh-uh.
As you guys
What?
are in the ship,
Neo enough,
Okay.
Andrew.
No,
Sorry, Ty.
as you walk
He is.
forward up into the main room, you see before you little Aurora with Sunset nearby, and these astromechs have completely taken over the cockpit. They are controlling everything. As you guys look out through the main view area, after entering through this purple kind of portal-like thing, you'll watch as it begins to press, almost like a layer of a bubble pressing against something before it pops. And as soon as it pops, you guys see before you an open solar system. You see planets you've never seen before. You see what looks like a large green fire sun spinning in a circle. And each of the planets you see next to it are green with life. You'll watch as this device, as it pops through, you'll watch as it begins to slow down. The large purple energy that is wrapped around it dissipates as this metal core with these antennae begin to spin and rotate. As it moves away from where you guys are, as your ship has its own mobility at this point. The gravity of this planet long gone with its new shape and form as it begins to leave your guys' area, as you're now left in the middle of a new piece of wild space. And that's where we're going to end session.
Woo.
Next session
Ooh.
will be the sequel session. There'll be some time for prep.
So like the part 2er.
The part 2er, yes. Just because it's midnight.
Gotcha.
And I planned for this to be 2 sessions, most likely, anyways. Especially since.
Oh, okay.
So there's the finale and the sequel.
Or like epilogue more so.
Epilogue, that's the word. Thank you. Not sequel.
Okay. I was like, is there an
Epilogue.
epilogue after this?
Yeah,
Then we
I
can
like
talk
the
about
I like the
epilogue.
sound of sequel. I was like, okay, wait.
I was like, you mean there's more
Wait
besides
a
the
minute.
epilogue? I thought it was okay. Cool. Epilogue. Epilogue makes
I
sense.
meant
Okay,
I meant
cool.
the epilogue. I just couldn't think of the word.
Cool.
As Peepee Boy always says,
Interesting.
don't count all of your eggs in your basket just yet, because
What?
uh,
Suck it, Sonny.